Hello, everyone, and welcome
Fuck,
back
every
to
time.
Salute the Sun. Every time, you know what? I'm okay with it. We're rolling with it. We're what team comp, and we're having some more fun, goofing off, and finally getting back into this. Sorry, it's been a little bit.
Every time you don't say one, it throws me off
To,
so bad.
to be fair, I'd say one if I didn't have people also trying to get my attention at the same time. Mad.
We do this crit roll style, Guru. You know that.
We
What
don't
the
have
fuck?
to. That's
Every
We're going
time
to
I
make some
get,
Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay,
Okay, we'll do it live.
I play, Guru, I feel too bad right now. I'm in too much pain
I
right now
know,
to be
I'm
able to
sorry.
comprehend everything.
You're fine. You're fine. So when we last left off, it's been a while. Just making sure we're catching up and keeping up with where we were. You guys had returned from the forest. Actually, I have the name of that forest. I don't know why my mind just blanked on it. The Briarswood Forest. After you had found out about the werebores and the temple, and we're like, yeah, we don't want to have to deal with trolls and creatures like this. We're gonna just, we're gonna back away from that.
Back away slowly.
You guys did hit level 5, and due to the fact that you guys had not only encountered but managed to survive and get away from the lichens, you were given a discount to go upstairs and get some magical stuff. Paris got the breathless sword.
Well, technically, I don't have it.
You don't have it yet?
No, remember he said he wanted to finish it up.
Yeah, he's finishing it, but he will give that to you as soon as he's finished it. Faria got a sling that deals an additional 1d4 fire damage on projectiles fired from it. Also, because of the fact that I want to see how it works, Faria, the house rule that I ruled does apply. And
Oh, that fucking.
for the other three, just to help expedite the
Is this the new house rule on Magic Stone?
Yes.
I need to scroll back and find it again.
Type in shillelagh, it'll find it quick enough.
Oh,
Yes, the most easy word to spell.
They'd
Shillelagh.
be able to if Batalon, if you give them an hour, they would be able to work it in. If you wanted to have the aesthetic still, they could make it just like a scoring across them. Otherwise, they'll just apply it to it and make sure that any runes and such that are required for it are in the boots.
Okay, go.
The noise.
this is a good house rule.
Excited otter.
Speaking of, Julius
Guru,
and
also.
Mad, you also have handouts that you can look at. So if
Yes, let's take a look.
Yes.
Guru,
Yes.
can I please just get my weapon silvered also? Can I just hand someone my spear and go, please, Silva?
Uh,
Like,
if you just like hand it to someone.
someone that runs probably a shop that I think would be able to handle it.
There's the shop that you saw Millie go to. Sorry, for some reason, not for some reason. You got a lot of characters. I kept about calling her 5 different names. Like, no, not that one, not that one. I finally looked down my
I'm
thing
going
and
through a
find her
fucking
name.
filing cabinet trying to figure out my name.
Where's that file? Where's that file?
What's his name? What's his name?
You
Oh
did
no,
see
it's
that.
the-
You did see that Dragonborn, and nearby to that shop there was one who looked a little less busy, but they do have a few silvered items. And when you like, please silver this, he doesn't even ask you for payment. He takes one look at you, takes his spear, goes into the back, and within an hour, if you're like just sitting down waiting, he'll come back out and it's silvered.
Yeah, I'd leave, go do the thing, and get one of the items. Then
yeah.
I'd come back.
Yeah, of course. For the spear, because of the fact that it is a spear and it didn't require a lot for him to do, which you actually roll something to see if he can actually cut down the price for you.
Oh, okay.
That's cocked. That's still cocked. Yeah, no, that one was still better. He has it silvered so that it's essentially just the edges are silvered. He has managed to work it in such a way that it views like you'd guess hardly any silver, and he was able to keep it so that it kept the form fairly well. It's a little bit wider, just a little bit, and a little bit longer, but maybe by a half an inch at most. And when you ask how much it is, he's just like, kind of shrugs. I'll take 10 gold for it. Sound good?
Okay, that works.
He takes 10 gold.
I once had a DM that made me pay 100 gold for it, so this is fine.
That's the actual amount that it's supposed to be. But I also consider that for something like a great sword. That is a big old thing that you're trying to silver. This is a spear tip. He's just like, nah, I can do this with a limited amount of silver. You're stabbing it into them. What the rest of the metal doesn't matter. As long as you can get the tip in, you're fine.
That's what she said.
I fucking was waiting on it. I was fucking waiting. God damn it.
For that one, you would need to have it fully silvered. Can't risk infection.
Dead.
Wait, that sounds like a better version of an Austin Powers movie.
Which one?
Hate it.
Goldfinger.
I hate it.
We're gonna move past that. So Julius is taking. You see Julius kind of go over, and he comes back, and he's got a fancy new little belt that has musical notes that are kind of like etched into the leatherworking of the belt. It looks very musical, very toony. And Nathala, which one are you looking to pick up?
So there's no way that I can try and roll a persuasion check to lower the price further still, is there?
You can certainly try.
I would like to try.
Go ahead.
Would like to. Damn!
I don't know what the damn's for.
I just heard like a shit ton of dice.
That's me rolling my dice, yes.
Just out of curiosity, does this require attunement?
That one? No.
Cool.
What the?
And does it make me do what I think it does for when I activate it?
It technically allows you to choose it, you just have to be in motion, so if you wish to do what you're thinking it does, yes.
Of course. Got it, thank you.
If you had the ability to, like the strength and such, to travel that distance, yes, Butters.
I'm taking that one. Oh, the other one's so good, but that one's dope. I got to take it.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Using Expeditious Retreat to just... Doing.
Wait, using Expeditious Retreat too, girl, wait.
Yeah, no, I thought of that.
That's what I'm taking.
That's not bad, that's not bad. I'll take that 20.
Ooh.
He beats you by 2.
Ooh. Oh, man!
He is a purveyor of his craft, and he kind of nods,
Or
just like,
one thing on that list, Guru, so
What'd
I
you
will
think?
take it. I can only afford the shield.
fair enough. And he, like, when you, like, if you mention that, he's just like, actually, hold on. Do you mention
Give you
that?
a layaway plan.
Yeah, like, I look at these prices and I'm like, look at that coin purse. Well, I guess I'm getting that.
Which one were you looking to get?
I was hoping to find something a little more. It appear I can only afford something defensive at this point.
An offensive is always good. Can't go wrong with that.
True, but I prefer to make sure people cannot hurt me before they get a chance.
You're looking for something more on the offensive, then. Okay, I
Yes.
see ya. I get you. DM me if there's something that you want to hunt for, Sam, and I'll let you know if you find it. Well, what were you looking at?
I was looking at these rapiers you have on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
The +1 is very nice. The warning +1 is extremely nice, but I cannot afford that.
No.
But neither can I afford the +1.
Well, how much are you off by?
70 gold.
7 gold. You working for this establishment now?
I am, yes.
What's your name?
Nathala.
That's all. Can I see your ID?
Yeah, I'll show my ID.
He takes it and he takes it and he turns it over a little bit and he puts it down where you actually notice that he like turns it slightly and seems to be looking at something that you hadn't noticed before. He looks at it, writes something down, keeps writing for a bit, looks back, writes a little bit more, hands it back to you. We'll be taking this out of your next paycheck. Cut it down to 100 gold, but that extra 100 is mine.
That is fair.
Out of character, I honestly would prefer a rapier to a shield because I need one hand to cast spells.
I figured. Unless you have Warcaster, obviously, but you don't.
Which I sure don't.
Just get Warcaster. It's simple. Just wait 3 entire levels.
Just don't cast spells for 3 levels. It's fine.
Exactly, you bard.
Or just put your weapon away, then take it back out, then put it away, and just keep doing that back and forth the whole time.
Till you wish to kill yourself more than you wish to kill the enemy.
Well, hey, you can freely do it once a turn.
It's simple.
Either
It's
take
simple.
it out or put it away.
It's simple. Don't take somatic spells. And for material spells, what you need to do is you need to get one of those little things you can put around your neck so a harmonica stays right in front of your so that since you're a bard, you can just blow into it.
Just
And that can be your material.
I mean, to be fair, that would mean that you wouldn't be able to do vocal
I mean-
components, but you know.
I use my weapon for that, so.
But yep, you were able to get a. And to be fair, they're not labeled as +1 rapiers. They are referred to as magically enchanted rapiers. So they are
Okay.
magic weapon rapiers. But you can tell based off the price, the quality. So you'd be able to know that this is a +1.
I'll take that.
All right, so everyone got their little.
Guru, Batalon did find a magic weapon, correct?
He did one that would fit his aesthetic. No.
I like cringe hearing that word.
I don't really care about aesthetic as long as it's a spear.
Yeah,
If
that's
it's
what
no
I'm
spear,
saying.
then that's okay. Yeah, then okay.
There was like a few javelins, but none that were spears.
Shit.
Yeah.
Now I'm torn between which one of these two to take. Probably the one I. Yeah.
You're thinking of shenanigans. I can feel it.
The other one is more shenanigans,
Oh, I know.
and I easily have the gold for that. That's why I'm like, it would be fun.
And granted, this is just the first floor shenanigans. Once you guys actually get, more weapons such as that, you'll be able to go up floors and eventually get to where you can see the masterwork stuff. That's where I get into some odd shenanigans of my own.
Alright.
The first one, it's like, but that seems like a lot to carry around. Everybody put into the chat 1 or 2. This is now a group decision. Everybody put into the chat, the roll-playing chat 1 or 2.
Okay.
4?
Something.
Christ almighty.
I just rolled, okay? That's not my fault.
That's a 2, but the wrong way around. Just take it like that.
Or it's a 1 with a really fancy top line. He's wearing a hat.
Sam, you thought this through.
I honestly have no idea what we were asking 1 or 2 for, so...
To figure out which one he's gonna take.
So
Like
did
which
you
weapon?
win?
Looks like it.
Alright, I'm getting the third one technically because I'm not grabbing the first.
That's
These
fair.
are tied between them. So yeah, okay, that's what I'm grabbing. The other one would have been fun, but I can handle this. This one's gonna be fun. I get it changed to what I would rather it look like, but I don't think those would look stupid.
Mm.
Alright.
Guru, you know about to DM you, right? Watch, look at roll.
Ah, wonderful.
Alright, yeah, that's what I'm choosing.
Alright, no worries. Alright, so you guys are able to get your items at the discount that you were given as well. And with all of that given to you, and you guys are able to kind of like look around, see what all is going on. By the way, just while you're doing this, I know that some of you mentioned what happened. Do any of you like mention it to anyone else, or just to like the shopkeepers, like as to why you're doing this?
Julius will tell absolutely anyone who listens to him talk about everything.
Yeah,
I'll probably tell
Batalon's
that
trying to be
rapier guy.
social.
I
Batalon's
mean-
trying to make some friends.
As far as I know,
So
it's not a
he-
secret.
Julius is trying to get people to buy him drinks. Buy drinks for himself.
Make a charisma check.
Okay, I'm good at those.
Wait, Guru. So basically, wait, all of us have to make a charisma check?
No.
Okay. I just want to make sure. So I have 30 gold left, right?
Depending on how much I said the rapier was worth, which I believe I said was 100, then you would have that, yes. I kid you not, Sam. I rolled a 4 and a 2.
I do good at these!
Like, it is the most, like, bland telling of the story for you guys, but for, like, some of the other people here, which they seem to be newer from what you can tell, they're not, you know, as seasoned as some of the other people, they're hanging off every word. They're just like, did you really? Oh. Yeah, you managed to get
Julius is a badass.
you make it sound like Julius is a badass. Like you were basically having to pilot Batalon through the forest, making sure he didn't run
That's
into
actually
anything.
pretty accurate.
That is accurate, yeah. But you make it sound like even more like you were like piloting him, and they're like, you were able to just, and they like kind of motion. Batalon's over there trying to make friends with other people. You make a charisma check as well, Batalon.
Oh boy.
Guarantee I spelled that wrong, but
Yes.
I was thinking that.
charisma. Oh, this is very good.
Is very good indeed, yeah.
What did he roll? I looked
Natural
away to
20.
check.
21.
Oh my actual fucking god.
Butter's luck.
Mm-hmm.
Right. He's
When
sliding
it
in
doesn't matter,
fucking
he
nat
does
20s.
amazing. When it doesn't matter, but when he comes to important moments, that's when he gets the ones.
I mean, it happens. But you're able to get a few drinks there. Not.
Batalon doesn't partake in alcohol.
No, I mean, I was talking to Julius, because Julius was wanting to get a few drinks. When you tell them that, they're just they don't mind. They're like, oh, okay, but they're still willing to talk to you. There's amongst them, you actually see a person who is he looks to be a more seasoned veteran, and you see him just kind of staring at you while you're just kind of trying to make friends and whatnot. And eventually he kind of just pushes himself off, moves over, and he like stares at you for a moment. He's a tall guy, but he's maybe a couple inches shorter than you, so he's having to look up at you just slightly. He just stares at you for a moment, and I'll say your passive perception is well enough going to be able to catch this. He very subtly does a Talazi salute.
Ooh.
And he seems to be like waiting to see your reaction.
I hug him.
He as soon as you hug him, he hugs you back.
Wonderful.
And like after you let him go and whatnot, he like pushes back to you. He like you feel his hand like grip the arm with the tattoo. He just like looks down at you. It looks up at you. Just like, are you on a journey?
To be fair, all of my arms and legs have tattoos, but
I know, but
yes,
the
I
one with the like the big knuckleish showing, if you will.
no, it's base of the torso that's the actual Nalakish, and then it's all the tentacles spreading throughout the arms and legs.
There's a
Okay.
fucking spider on my
Got-
computer.
Gotcha. In which case,
Mm,
well, tell it that it needs to stop hugging the keyboard. You
He
need that.
finesses my
Rip
lower
Paris.
torso. Got it.
No, he grabs your arms. He's
Alright.
he's not being weird about it. But he like looks you over and just like, is it that time of the year already?
Yes, it is, and I am very excited to be on it. It is a wonderful time.
You'll have to
much fun so far.
tell me more about it. I actually ran with a few people from a couple years back who were from Delazi.
I go on to tell him everything that's happened so far in this campaign, plus what's happened before Batalon even joined this campaign.
Oh yeah, he sits with rapt attention. He just nods every now and then. He's just like, that's certainly something. Lycanthropes? Man, we haven't had an issue like that in a long time.
There has been a lot of them. Like a lot of them.
Yeah.
A surprising amount.
No shit. You mentioned one in a city, and then you mentioned boars. I mean, to be fair, I mean, it could be worse. I mean, actually, no, it couldn't be. Those are two of the worst of them. I mean, you could have met with... Actually, no, where tigers are pretty chill. They just kind of like, don't fuck with me, don't fuck with you. And where bears are really nice.
I'm
You met a
pretty sure
werebear?
he was a werebear.
Oh.
Or he was a druid. I am not sure. Either way, there was a bear.
He kind of like just nods, just like, that makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, I got turned to stone.
Yeah, don't forget the Medusa.
Yeah. And Medusas generally tend to be like, don't fuck with me, don't fuck with you too, but... Damn.
No, it wasn't the Medusa that turned me to stone. It was this weird lizard-looking creature.
Oh, Basilisk. Ugh.
Maybe that was name. I do not know.
I had to deal with one before. He like pulls off a glove and he shows that he's missing his pinky finger. It gnawed on me before they really get me out. It was not a pleasant time having to get that bandaged up, but I lived.
Oh, that does not sound too fun.
Oh, trust me, it wasn't. But you know, I've been there, done that. Puts his glove back on, just kind of. You see, you can now notice now that when he wiggles his fingers, the pinky part of the glove is actually pushed in and fitted, and you realized, oh, he only had 4 fingers. He kind of just shakes his head. Man, do you ever miss the taste of home?
Quite frequently. My friends cannot handle my cooking, or at least some of.
You get used to it. He just shakes his head and he kind of reaches into a bag and he pulls out a little package. And when he holds it out to you, you notice like it's like very this country's bindings and such. But when you like open it, you get a faint whiff of the spice of home. Kind of pull it open a little more, and it looks like it's like a substitute for one of the meals that you usually would enjoy, where it involves like some dried seaweed with a powder in it that you would then cook and boil to add as like a kind of like pate to certain fish dishes. It's something that wasn't necessarily your favorite, but it was something that you do recall, and it gives you like a sense of, oh, I remember this.
Now I just need to find the Lazy Dragon Milk and I would be complete.
I mean, I don't know if they have dragon milk, but I know that there's a coastal town that trades with some people who say that they're getting stuff from Talazi.
I will add to list of places to go. And you pull out an actual list and write it down.
Right.
What is the name of?
Name of the coastal city. It's called Stormport.
Got it. Thank you very much.
Not a problem. It's gonna be more to the south and west. If you're looking to actually go there.
Okay. Okay. I have no clue what my party is going to be doing anytime soon, but this works.
If nothing else, you'll probably be able to go have some downtime at some point, and if you go there, see if they've got Talazi Dragon's Milk. It's the weirdest taste and shit. I still haven't quite gotten an acquired taste for it, but
Oh, I love it. It is great. You add a bit of cocoa in there, and it is beautiful.
Mm-mm. That I actually do like. It just got that weird
And
aftertaste
pepper.
sometimes.
Lots and lots of time. Every time I just gets a really pleased smile on his face.
Yeah. What'd you say your name was again?
Vitalin.
I'm
Vitalin.
Nero.
Nero. How do you spell that?
Nero.
Okay, what tribe are you from? One of the tribes, or are you just a?
Nah, I'm from here.
Walker?
Like I said, I just
Ah.
traveled with some of the tribes members when they were coming to the mainland and such, and they're good people from what I've been able to find from them. You definitely, you're a good example. Good example of your tribe.
Yes, I am the Taladi tribe, technically. Well, my father is a chief.
Oh, you're the chiefs?
Yes.
It's been a generation already? God damn.
Well, Papa's getting a bit old.
Mm.
The hips don't work like they used to.
That's still more than most people here can say.
Patara takes 3 seconds to realize the joke, and then goes, "Oh, it's so fun."
Yeah, there it is.
Anyway, I should be meeting up with my group again.
Oh, yeah.
It's been about 3 to 4 hours since I've seen them, and I want to make sure they are not dead. So it was a pleasure meeting you. And he holds out his hand.
He gladly takes and just yeah, if you're ever around and I'm here, by all means. If you don't like drinking, the normal stuff, I can at least get you something while we chat. I'd like to hear more about what you're running into. See if you got that old Terlazi spirit still in you.
I will make sure to come visit you when I am here.
Good.
But also, if you see anybody else on the challenge, let them know I was here and they should meet up with me here at some point. Because I really want to talk to them at some point, because I never really got to do that before I left.
Yeah. He just kind of nods. If I meet anyone or if I hear of anyone, I'll see if I can put out a word and see if we can have you guys have a little meet up and chat. Just one other person?
No, 2.
2. Anything special
yes.
about them that will help define them? Or do they have the Nakarash? I always mispronounce that.
Nalakish.
Nalakish. That tattoo?
No, the Talazi are the only ones that follow Nalakish.
Gotcha.
I believe one of them is half. Okay, so I've never met them before, really. I'm pretty sure they will have something identifying them as part of one of their tribes.
I'll keep my eyes open. He's just kind of
Thank
oh,
you.
that'll make it a little harder. But he
Would
seems to accept the
would I know of
challenge.
any god or symbol that they would follow?
You don't know if they have it as an openly you don't know if they're you where they have a patron. You don't know if they're just people who are just going to be fighters. You didn't find out too much about them.
Yeah, I wasn't told too much.
Hey, like I said, I'll keep my eyes open if I hear anything about people from Talazi doing.
I mean, the Talazi accent is one that's really hard to not.
It really
immediately pick out.
is. Yeah.
You hear someone talking, and you're like, "Oh, they're from the Talazi," and all of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you're not wrong. That's how I
Anyway,
figured out. You were
I have
Talazi.
to.
Go,
Yes.
Go with your
And-
friends.
Yeah, I have to make sure Drake didn't need a baby, and he walks over.
Wait, what?
He's still convinced Monty's going to eat a kid at some point. That's going to happen. He feels like.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hashtag new goals.
Why hashtag? Why?
Just felt appropriate.
Okay.
Limey just left.
She said
She
BRB.
go.
What'd you say, Matt? You're cutting out.
She said she had to BRB.
So, now that the big magical part of the shopping is done, you guys have some time to just kind of relax, get your bearings back. Is there anything specific that you guys would like to look into while you have some downtime, or is there just like anything you want to do while you have some downtime?
Can I figure out what the hell getting bit by a werewolf means, and if it's cured, if we don't have to worry about anything?
Yeah, you can go to a library.
Okay.
I've been muted!
Nice.
Motherfucker!
What have you
I
been
have a
saying?
question. I've just been laughing a little bit.
Hmm.
Oh, I also threatened Sam to not give Wansi a baby.
Mm.
But, like...
No!
No, okay. What if I don't give it to him? I just kind of, like, put it in front of him.
What
Well,
if we
probably
get a dish and we just kind of put a baby in it and put it in front?
And make sure the dish says Mwansi.
Christ almighty. I have a question for you, Don.
It's a drow baby. They don't count. Sorry, go on.
Oh my god!
I got no arguments with that statement, honestly.
Christ, what a fucking fun. Do they have hot chocolate in the city?
Yes, they will have hot chocolate for you to be able to.
Okay, no, good. So, I wasn't incorrect.
Don't buy Talazi hot chocolate. That's an entirely different thing.
I'll fucking die.
It's real spicy, right?
Yeah, that's what the hot means. It's
Good.
probably just still cold, being honest.
Millie and Nat are on a date, and I was trying to fucking decide if they actually served it or not. So I'm like, I pulled this out of my ass. I don't know if this is fucking in the city. Fuck it.
That's where I thought the hot chocolate came from.
I'm gonna fucking bash you in the face with a fucking beer mug! Bad, Triton! I have nothing else I want to do. I'm just fucking wandering around the city with Nat.
Batalin's trying to find his friend
Oh, boy.
desperately.
Julius just wants to make more friends on his downtime.
If we're just wandering town, would we run into Vitalin?
I mean, you're going in looking for hot chocolate, and he's looking for you. I'd say make a survival check, Batalon.
Darkness. I believe I'm decent at that. Oh, 25.
Christ on a bun!
He's able to find you.
My friends! Oh, he just wraps his arms around both of you.
Wait. 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 I have to do something now. So, I don't know exactly what to roll for this, but actually, I'll ask this first. Do you just come up behind Millie and do this? Do the Butters?
Well, he runs full speed, so
So
you
you see him
definitely
coming.
hear him.
Okay, I was about to say.
Yeah, you
Like-
definitely also hear him. He is a big man, wearing wooden shoes.
Oh, he's got clocks!
I've got chanclas, okay?
Oh my god!
Not clogs, chanclas.
Cluck, 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 cluck.
Billy looks down at the sandals.
What?
Those are new.
Yes, everybody you wear shoes. So I thought most people around the real world would wear shoes. So I got. They're like very much sandals, like
She
wooden
points
sandals.
to Nat's. She points to Nat's feet.
Those ones. I thought she. He gets close to Millie's ear and whispers in her ear. I thought she just had very small feet, and those were her shoes.
I probably can't hear him, honestly.
Right? Just pats his back. No, those are her feet.
Oh. Okay.
Millie's actually kind of dressed up, and she looks mildly embarrassed that you can see her like this. So you were just wandering around town?
No, I was looking for you.
Why?
Why not?
Fair enough.
He just smiles.
She kind of looks at Nat. She kind of shrugs. Guess we have company.
I suppose so.
So,
Would you like a drink?
He looks. What kind of drink?
She holds up a cup of hot chocolate.
What is that?
Hot chocolate.
Ooh, sure.
It's not alcoholic. We're in a cafe.
Okay.
Or ye old cafe.
Ye old cafe.
Try it. And he'll take a sip out and go. And he just looks disappointed.
It's not quite what you expected, I'm assuming.
It is not hot.
Oh, no. It doesn't mean spicy. It just means it's warm.
He seems to be paying half attention, and he takes out some of the spices he has for his meals and starts putting it in the hot chocolate.
I'll order another cup.
He stirs it around and takes a sip.
It's not the best. It gives it a bit too much of an off taste because it's sweet and spicy. It's still
But Tyler likes it sweet and spicy, okay? That's 10 out of 10 for him, man. Okay, try it. Hand it to Millie.
She'll drink it. I'm gonna guess a con save.
sure.
I don't have to, do I? I'm curious.
I want to say not at the moment.
Okay, thank God.
When you on the toilet later, though.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Ooh, oh, I have to make that last arrow I have for you later. I have the stuff for it. I should make it at some point.
I still don't know what this potion is that he gave me, by the way.
I don't either. I don't remember what it was.
It just says alchemist question mark 7 out of 25. That is what he told me to label it as.
Just give it to Julius. Have him drink it.
Hell no.
It might be alchemy fire or alchemist
Maybe?
fire. I don't know.
Scared of it. Like, I want to drink it, but I also want to, like, throw it at someone.
I now have a new
They-
talent as well.
It works like a Super Mario mushroom, and then the enemy just grows and launches.
Oh my god!
So, how are you two know each other? He looks at Thal and Millie.
We're from the same town. We grew
Oh,
up together, actually.
that's cool.
Why you ask? Curiosity's sake?
Yes, we
Huh?
have been spending a lot of time together. And whispering a lot together.
I mean,
That is fair.
we are a couple. Wouldn't it be normal to spend time together?
Baton faces straight for a good 30 seconds. And he goes, "Oh! I did not know this."
She glances at Nat and then looks back at Vitalit. I've been kissing her.
He kisses you on the cheek. He just shrugs.
I've been kissing her on the mouth. Don't!
No, that was relatively normal for my family. We didn't use tongue or anything.
That's a new one. That's a very new one for me.
It's just being polite.
Well, I'm learning Talashi tradition now.
Yes. Well, it's more kept for people that you love, but it doesn't have to be love in that way. It can be like in family way.
Platonic.
Yes, it can be platonic.
I mean, that explains why you're so open to affection. She looks at, she like looks at. I don't think I could kiss my mom on the mouth. Do you?
I don't think your mother would let you.
You know how you like kind of like your eyebrows raise, you tilt your head like, yeah. That's the expression. Like, okay, yeah.
I
Yeah.
could kiss your mom on the mouth.
Mm, mm, upon meeting her?
Depends on how excited I am.
Walla walla bing bang.
You might actually get lifted and thrown into our house.
That sounds fun. He shrugs.
Yeah, you and Mama get along just fine after that initial thing.
But yes, that is yeah, okay, that is good to know.
The hugging is normal. Just in the mainland, I don't think it's quite as
Oh no,
normal.
you don't want to know what we do in public to people that we are in love with in that way. Hold on.
You see your face turn slightly red.
Nah, I'm messing with ya.
Oh, thank God.
The fella
What
looked
you-
very intrigued up until you said you're messing, and now she just.
The
we show little.
disappointment.
Truly, we show little. We either party or we work in like public. It's very rare we do otherwise. We have a lot of fun and we work very hard, but that is the way of our people.
I'd be happy to go there one day. It sounds nice.
I vowed to not drink alcohol until I get to taste the Tarazi alcohol again. At mi home. I've also vowed alcohol to not drink alcohol for another reason, but that is besides the point.
Should I be concerned?
I don't think so.
Only if you drink alcohol, I presume.
Alcohol just clouds, alcohol just kind of clouds the judgment, you know?
I think I understand.
It hides inhibitions.
Oh, you lose
For
your
some
limitation.
people, it creates inhibitions, but that's a different story.
But yes, what are we going to do next?
I assume we're going to take a few days, rest and relax, and then probably find another job to do.
Relax. Okay. I can't do that. I'll do anything.
You
Most
don't
of the
know.
time.
You don't know how to relax?
Oh, I'm very much aware how to. I just don't like it.
Any
I like being
particular?
I like partying or being productive.
I mean, to some people, relaxing is partying.
That sounds boring. I relax sometimes. You know, like for 5 to 10 minutes usually. Or 8-ish hours.
Okay, so you do understand what relaxing for a day is. Okay, that's good.
He just
Wait.
was talking about sleep.
He was
That's
talking
why.
about sleep.
No, that's why I just went. Wait. What do you do during those 8 hours exactly?
Sleep. Sleep is relaxing, right?
If it's a nap, yeah. Otherwise, it's necessity.
I am confused again.
A nap is when you sleep for like,
Oh no, I know
Hell.
what a nap is.
yeah, need. What are you confused about?
Why? Something I don't see why necessity and relaxation are mutually exclusive.
I think this is gonna be one of the things where we just have differing views.
Like eating is a necessity, but you can still be relaxed while eating.
You can
enough.
technically still enjoy it.
The voice of God comes down to speak.
I'm allowed.
So, what did you guys spend your coupons on?
Currently, someone. Oh, God, how do I say his name? Pidrick, I believe is how you say his name, is working on a scimitar for me.
Ooh. What about you, Mr. Dalla?
I purchased a new rapier.
Ooh. That is interesting.
You certainly do enjoy your poking sticks.
I couldn't find a new spear. I got my spear silvered, so just in case we do come into one of them pesky werewolves or well things again, I could handle them.
I need to find a book on that. I'm getting tired of not knowing a lot about lycanthropy.
You want to see what I got? And he's like bouncing a little bit.
Sure.
He walked up to a wall, pushes on it a little bit, rubs his hands, and just proceeds to walk up the wall.
Oh,
I can do this now.
I imagine he's saying that while, like, standing above her.
He's Spider-Manning it.
How
Which, to
long
be
is
fair, he
that?
might not be able to stand, depending on how high is the ceiling.
You're outside at the moment from. Oh no, you're in the shop. You'd be able to be upside down at the moment if you wanted, but if you're
Would I
upside
be able
down,
to be?
you'd be. Millie's not on the taller side, but your head would be, because of how tall you are, probably about her stomach level.
No!
Okay. I could give you a raspberry right on the ceiling.
You might end up hurting your lips.
That will come in handy.
No! You are
You
nefarious. Pointing it at.
Could you wear them, Natalia?
Could I, girl?
Why wouldn't you be able to wear boots like that?
I got
gloves.
weird feet.
Oh yeah. You would need to have them specially made.
Hmm.
You okay?
Sam, how did this happen?
I keep biting it too hard.
Then stop biting it.
Keep fighting it. Do it. You
No! Stop!
won't. Do it. Do it. Do
Also, has Faria come back yet?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
No, she's been gone for a while.
It's only been like 20 minutes.
And I don't mean that literally.
What do you mean you don't mean it literally?
I'm biting my tongue because you guys keep giving me way too many jokes I will not
Oh.
make.
I appreciate it.
Sam, not Sam. Group.
Mm.
I want to find a place that I can possibly buy Squid's ink.
In this city, if you ask around to a few people, they'll tell you that it's not exactly a thing that they have in stock. You'd have to go to a coastal city or a place close enough to a coastal city. Otherwise, the cheapest Squid's ink you're going to find is going to cost you between 50 to 100 gold.
Okay, I'll go to that place where I can find it. Okay.
Again, if you find it here, it's going to be between 50 to 100 gold, depending on the Squid's ink quality that you're getting.
I'm aware.
Okay. If you have that
You
much,
just told me we can make money with polymorph.
Ew!
Think
What is
about
I
it,
didn't tell
though.
you anything.
Or does it just become whenever you come back? Like, does it just become piss whenever you come back? Like,
I don't think so.
Because your
It's
body
very-
is producing ink.
It disappears after you turn back because of the fact that it was a magical creation, like your form was.
Rip.
But it's not a bad. Well, I don't know. It's weird because I got into an argument one time about the logistics of that. It's not a magical creation with polymorph because it doesn't apply to the shepherd, druid circle of shepherds, where anytime you create a beast with magic, because you're turning something into it, you're just changing the the stats of something from one thing to something else.
You're transforming it.
Yeah, it doesn't actually create something new. It just changes one thing to a different form.
These are going to be logistics we're going to have to talk about later. Now I'm curious.
but yeah, Talon tries to find it, and it's a person that for some reason is selling squid or octopus ink. Do octopi ink? Yeah, they do, right?
Some. Doge.
What would I roll to find?
Investigation.
Can I roll persuasion?
I'll allow it.
It's better than -1. Sam.
All right.
Yum.
Yeah.
Talking and trying to get people to give you directions. Most people are just kind of like not really like they're kind of like yeah, well, no, not really.
Like,
So they don't.
yeah. If I can't find
Yeah.
it, it's fine.
Yeah,
He
you're not
doesn't
able
need it
to.
too
Yeah,
badly. Yeah. So how much downtime are we having?
a few days.
I will ask.
Welcome back.
The fucking hell. Where would I go to receive letters? I believe.
Post
Not where.
office.
Okay, good. Can I check see if I have any mail? Because I remember sending a letter before I left.
Let me roll something real quick.
If I could,
Oh
honestly,
shit, mail.
Paris,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. If he can't find it, he's probably spending most of his time with you.
Yeah, I suspected.
Yeah.
You or Faria, either one of you. He'd definitely every 5-ish hours go check in on Julius to make sure he's not dead. Just peek his head in a bar, then leave.
Alright, you're alive. Goodbye!
Sometimes you'd find him in a bar. Sometimes you'd find him in other establishments.
Batalon
Define
wouldn't know what a
others.
brothel is, so he just wouldn't find. Batalon, no, he would. No, he would find you probably. Here's the thing, he'd just not know what establishment he walked into.
No, sweetie.
Why are there people just with that? Okay.
First, probably going to spend some time doing. I forgot the word. Busking.
Busking? What's that?
You play music and you put your hat out and people throw money in the hat.
Oh!
At some point,
Street
I'm just
performing.
making Firia, I'm making you very much aware. At some point during the few days break, Batalon braids your.
That's fucking
Oh
adorable.
my god, that's the cutest thing! But yeah, also they purchase gloves. But apart from that, it's busking. Busking.
Batalon, to help you get money at some point, will also he'll get you to stand underneath a clearing a little bit. So while you're playing your instrument, there's a drum above you playing from like a roof, because Batalon can now play upside down.
Oh my god. He has too much power.
If I have a few days downtime, I'll probably end up working on some of my martial abilities.
Ooh, do you want to spar?
Oh boy. Oh wait,
Okay.
did I get anything?
What was it you were
Yeah.
looking to get?
Did I get any
Letter.
letters?
Oh no,
You rolled for it.
I did. I got under the DC.
Aw, sad face.
Did I get any letters?
Not yet.
Screw it,
Down
did
I-
Batalon get any letters? Everybody got a
Right,
mail.
motherfucker?
But I only got a letter.
Hey, Batalon got a mail.
We just got a letter. It's spam, ain't it?
Ooh, I don't. Batalon would be happy with. Batalon's the type of guy to get excited about spam.
Someone tells me that I can refinance my home.
Apparently, I have a cousin in some place called Africa.
Oh!
Nigeria. He's a prince.
He's a prince. He just
Oh
needs
my
my
God.
credit card information.
No, he needs iTunes gift cards.
Christ
Well.
almighty.
Ah, beautiful.
But yes, what was this mail, girl?
The mail, it has like your name on it, but it's like it's off by a few letters. But when they say you say I am Batalon, they're like, this looks close enough, and they give it to you.
Oh my god.
The main like as you take it and you're like walking away, you notice this Batalon, Batalel. So no apostrophe. It's like maybe they just didn't know how to spell my name. Opening it up and just quickly reading through it. This person says that it's kind of odd. And it's like talking about how it was really great getting that letter from you. I really hope that you're still doing well. My cattle business is still going quite well. I'm looking to move them through the mountain ranges in a few weeks before the seasons begin to change so they can get to greener pastures. I've been discussing moving some of our other product as well, and if you know of anyone who might be suitable for ensuring the safety of this product, I'd appreciate if you could send some of them out. You know where we are. We're just off to the mountain range. Let me pull up the name of this mountain range. I cannot believe that you got this, of all things.
Oh. It was in a language I can read, right?
It's in common.
Oh, you can't read common too well, but you can get through it
Yeah.
eventually.
It just takes you some time.
Okay.
It mentions a mystic mountain range. You've not heard too much about that. I mean, it's probably somewhere around here. There's a mountain range to the northeast, but there's also one to the northwest that you guys have already been to, so it's probably
Mystic
somewhere around
what?
here. It's called the Mystic Mountain Range.
Baton will sit down to write a letter.
And it says, hold on, let me actually pull up the name. And it is signed from Dovan.
Dovan. Okay.
And it doesn't say like your friend or sincerely. It says your compatriot in arms.
Mm,
You've never met anyone named Dovan.
I'm aware. So, Batalin, when he goes about to go to sleep at some point, he would write a letter saying, "Dear Dovan, my name is Batalin. I'm not sure if this was meant for me, but if you need help, I'm willing. Send the mail back." And he'll just send it to
It also gave you like a time frame of when to go. So if you wanted to just go, you could technically, but if you want to send the letter first, you can. Completely up to you.
Yeah.
All right. I cannot believe that I got that role.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm not
Keep
upset
me
with it.
hanging out,
Just
though. Wait, what'd you roll?
I rolled a d20, and if it was above a 10, there's a few special options for the odd numbers, and if it was an even number, you just got your letter. You got a 15,
Oh.
which was one of the
See?
special ones.
He also write to his sister. Just explaining how he's doing, how he's been, asking how she's doing.
Yep, easy enough.
Now, do you order to Talazi?
We can certainly try and get it there. We'll send it to the coast and see if they can have it shipped out. That will be 5 gold pieces, just so you're aware.
5?
Mm-hmm.
Sure, I'll send 5. I'll do 5.
All right.
I still have almost 100 gold, Guru.
Yep. Yes, Slimy.
So that was me responding to Butters.
Madonna doesn't spend money.
All right. So anything else anyone else wants to do during their few days downtime?
I want
Oh.
to see how much money I get.
From
Street performing, busking.
Busking.
Street performing.
roll a performance check.
I'm gonna use both because, like, I've never heard of the term busking ever.
I guess it's British.
Or I'm just stupid. There's a fucking high possibility on that
Pretty
one.
sure it's British.
Ooh, nice.
Nice. Okay. Let me actually roll one other thing here. Oh, wait, no, this will be that. And where's my? There you are. And where's my? There you are. Jeez. Okay. Throughout the next couple of days, you were able to get 47 silver pieces, and 10 gold pieces.
Nice.
47 silver,
Yes.
10 gold.
Yes.
What the fuck was that noise?
A stretching
That's
noise.
me going, oh no, math. And I'm going to. I'm sorry, Bud has distracted me for a second. I'm going to give 12 gold to anyone begging.
Okay. So if you want to make that simple, just mark off 2
need
gold.
money.
Would I be able to work on my martial archetype skill?
I mean, you can certainly begin to continue that. You're still doing it kind of like blindly by the seat of your pants, not sure exactly what you're doing, but you're certainly doing it.
Well, if I have the opportunity, I'll work with the gentleman who's
There you
teaching
go.
me.
There you go.
Oh, you mean the one that fucking Millie wants to in the back of the head?
That one.
So yes, you're able to do that for the next couple of days.
Oh,
Yes.
2 things. One, I want to see if I can find a fucking book on lycanthropy, and if I cannot. 2, I want to head to the fucking... God, I want to call it the Rangers Guild, but it actually has like a full name that I can't remember right now. To see if I can gain more information on them there.
Investigation check and then just a straight intelligence check.
I will invite her if she decides she wants to come with, if she's not busy already. 8. Fail.
Don't you worry, Battalion is with you always.
Looking
Byron's
around
point still stands.
at the books and everything else around, lycanthropy doesn't seem to be a hot topic to just find a book on. So at the moment, nothing.
Well, I mean, the guy had a book on Behir, so it was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot. No, I'm not saying that, but it's just
Can
that
I try to look for one with her?
you can roll your own investigation check.
Please tell me Batalon finds the one about puberty, because it's all about growing hair all over.
I'm gonna laugh.
Weird changes.
Also, speaking of, are you going to the Resplendent Reader or to Gels?
I think it was Gels is the guy who had the Behir book for me.
Gels,
Like, he actually wrote.
the Bugbear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gals.
10.
Same for you. Just no books on lycanthropy.
Yeah, so fuck it, I'll head to the fucking guild and see if they have a hunter more versed in it.
You go to the Hunters Guild. You roll that intelligence check.
Ah!
When you finally find someone who's seems to be eager to tell you about it, they start going into a droning and you realize this person probably hasn't had anyone to give this information to, and so they're going way back, and it's just too much information, and you forget.
It's like
most of what
Grandpa
they said.
telling a story and branching off 8,000 times.
Well, it's not just that he's branching and then going back to go and branch again, and then he's going back to branch again. He's got good intelligence, clearly, but his storytelling ability, his ability to keep a consistent thing, he's got low charisma, clearly. He's just, you get, when it's time for you to be like, hey, I gotta head out, he's like, oh, yeah, no worry, you come back anytime. You're just like, I kind of don't know if I want to, but at the same time, you act like you know this stuff, maybe some other time.
She will probably end up coming back. She gotta put her student pants on.
Yeah, so yeah, you're not going to be getting a lot from it, but you're certainly trying.
Ugh. That was fruitless effort.
Ow!
Ooh,
What?
sounded painful.
I moved my arm and I punched myself in the jaw.
Guru, honestly, by the time Millie is about to leave, Batalion's probably almost sleeping while standing.
She will nudge him. Time to go.
Do we really have to tell you not to hit yourself, DM?
Yes. Because apparently I still just bought myself right in the jaw. Ow.
Please no.
I'm okay.
Is there any arm wrestling competitions in the city?
No.
Oh, please.
Okay.
God, there's no shows of strength at all.
Is there slap contest?
No.
Aw.
No
Russian slap
competitions at
contests
all
are
in
great,
this?
man.
Competitions? No. You're not near any festivals where they would have such competitions. Those would be more later when you're getting more towards summer.
I have an idea. I'll head into a bar and see if people are fighting.
No, they're actually being.
Oh no.
Granted, there's some rowdy people, but when you see like one person like getting overly and like overly
I don't mean
enthusiastic
fist
or anything,
fighting.
roll investigation check.
Oh, but that's.
Wouldn't you
So you're
want
looking-
to fight?
You're looking for a fight pit sort of place.
Did you not hear me say no fist fighting?
What?
I mean, that doesn't have to mean fist fighting. It could mean swords and spears.
Yeah.
A fight pit? Fight pit to me just screams like fucking brawling. I guess then.
Well, there's a gladiatorial arena. It's not like a big one, but it's like a small scale. Like you sign up, it's like you sign a thing saying, if you are wounded and such, they will heal you. But if you die, that's not their fault.
You know your common death waiver.
Is it
Can
in
we
the
make
fucking
money from
adventure
doing
guild? Right.
Not this one. This one is part of the city.
Can you
Wait,
play
to
Smash and
answer
shit?
which?
Yeah, that's my question. Yeah, it's very important.
To my question or to his?
What was the question?
I asked, is this some underground shit? He asked, can we make money off it?
No, it is a public event thing. They only hold them once a week so that people can, earn money and be able to actually attend.
So we can make money off it. Awesome.
Sorry, not once a week. Once every 2 weeks. Just make sure they can get a stock of things and such. Yes, there is gambling that you can make some money off of it. There is only a few times when you can actually bet an exorbitant amount, which is usually for the big challenge arenas, which are usually during the holidays when they actually get a lot more tourists and such to come in to gamble a lot of money. Basically, they would come here to blow their money, go back home, realize that they're now broke and that they are going to have to eat their shoes in order to survive the winter. Casual stuff.
Billy will kind of look to Batalon. Is there team fighting?
There's not. At least
Ah.
not at the moment.
I mean, who is the best fight out of all of us? And he looks to Melon.
Why are you looking at me?
Oh, I feel like you would know more than me.
You're the one who hits the hardest. I'm just the one with the giant Drake.
So, who should we throw in there? Because you people like money, correct? That's like I can see Julius peeking his head around the corner as I'm saying. It's like, did somebody say money?
Julius is actively trying to figure out, okay, so how do I fix these fights so that I make the money and no one else does?
So,
All I have to do is talk to the fighters on this card and that card.
I really don't care about money that much. And I'm almost positive you get to bet on yourself. Right, girl? You can't bet on a fight you're taking place in, right?
You should be able to bet on yourself. You
Only
cannot
on
bet
yourself.
your opponent.
That's correct.
Well, you guys like money,
That's fight
correct?
fixing.
Yeah.
You guys like money, right? And he's looking to anybody that's with him.
I mean, kind of, yes, but it's more out of necessity.
So, I'll go in this fight bit. You guys might be able to make some money.
I mean, if you're willing, go for it.
Sure. Let's get the team together.
Yeah,
There's
I
some
guess
wants
that's
to collapse. No, he's saying, like, just bring
Is
people in
is
to watch
magic
this.
allowed in this fight pit? I believe is a fair question.
As long as you
Just
keep
like-
it entertaining.
Oh, entertaining.
Wait. Is there magic allowed from outside?
No.
No!
Okay, alright. So I was like, if this guy, I want to fight somebody and they're just getting healed, like spam healed by his friends.
No. If that's caught, they will crack down on that.
To be fair though, inspiration die don't count as magic. And you can't tell when someone gets inspired physically.
That's because you literally are just going, "You get him, champ!"
Exactly, yeah. Oh, fine. Are you with her or no?
I don't know. I don't know if you followed when, or if she followed what I offered.
Offer what?
I offered if she wanted to come with me while I wandered around to figure out if I could find anything on lycanthropy.
I mean, if I'm not training, yeah, probably.
Did Batalon find a book on puberty?
No,
not.
we found nothing.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Let me take a look at this. Cool. I'm going to actually try the Xanathars thing for the fight pit.
What?
There's a thing?
Yep. That's plus. Okay. And. Cool. So, Baton, you're going into the fight. Yes?
Yes.
Alright, so. Here's how it has it in the book, just so that we can let you know how the resolution will be. You make 3 checks. Athletics check, acrobatics check, and a constitution check, which has a bonus equal to a roll from your largest hit dice. Not spending the hit dice, you're just getting a bonus to your constitution roll equal to that. If you want, you can replace one of the skill checks with an attack roll using one of your weapons. I've already rolled to see what the DC for this it will be. I'm making these 3 checks. And depending on how many times you win will depend on how much you earn.
Can I be inspired for each of these checks?
Not for each of them, no, only one.
All
So
right.
you have, if we'll say that Nathala inspires you during it, you will be able to use the inspiration for one of these checks.
Nathala, inspire me for my first one, all right?
Okay.
Again, no,
You get to
you can
choose.
hold. Yeah, you get to choose when you
I'll just
spend it.
inspire,
Oh, okay.
like, base. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, you add it after you roll with
Yes,
inspiration, so you would know.
correct.
So, I'll spend my first one for athletics. No, it's
You
great.
just
I'll do my
roll, just first
athletics
roll is
check.
athletics. Go ahead. Okay.
I'll use that die,
Okay.
which I believe is a D8 at your level, right?
D8 at this level, level
Mhm.
5,
Making sure she's full barred.
Mhm.
thus far.
3,
Okay.
so 13.
Okay.
It was
Then
only
I will-
D6 at 5.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will spear.
Oh.
There we go. That's not that 20. Don't worry. I still have to fix that. It's not that 20.
It's still a
So
23.
23.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then hit die.
Constitution
right,
roll
Con?
and then roll a hit die.
A hit die.
1 second.
So Constitution
Okay.
check and then hit die.
Check or save is check or save is the
Check.
thing for me.
Yeah.
18 plus hit die.
All right.
So
31.
30. Yeah, 32. No, 31.
No.
So the first, basically, you're going through multiple bouts with this. Your first bout, people are, they're yelling and screaming. They're excited to see, your new blood. And your first bout, the person that you're up against is surprisingly a bit tougher than you were expecting from a place like this, and you lose your first bout. Second one, you're like, okay, gotta up my game. Show them the Talazi pride. You go in and you are able to handily take care of the second one. 23 beats the DC.
I put
then-
20 gold on myself on each fight.
Mhm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. So you lose 20 gold for the first fight, but for the other 2, you do succeed. And
I've just been putting 5 on him. I'm broke, dude.
you've been putting 5. So you lose 5 for the first one. Because he lost, you actually get back better dividends on your second one than your third. So Paris, let's see, you're fighting Actually, you're technically gambling. So let me see. She got 2 successes because he got 2 successes. So he's going to get the pit fighting results. You're going to get the gambling results. Cool. That's. I mean, actually, no. That does make sense. But you also only paid 5. For
I don't
each
have
of
a
them.
lot.
Yeah, no worries. You get back an extra 10 gold. So you lost 5, but from the other 2 5s you put in, you get an extra 10 back. So you doubled those winnings. That
So I
makes
get back
sense?
10 or 20? I'm confused.
10 total.
Okay.
So you got back 10 total. So you
With
put in
the-
15
including
and you
the
got 10
5
back.
She lost.
No. Not so she put in 15, she got back 10, including her own gold, so 20 total.
So 25 total.
Wait, so
No. Hold on.
10 and
Stop that.
15
You
back
stop
would
that.
be
You stop
25.
that. Stop.
She has 10 gold more than she had before.
That's what yes. Well,
Yeah.
yes. That's what I was saying. I was saying it weird, but I said it right. Batalin, you win 100 gold.
Okay, Chief.
I mean, to be fair, you were in the pit fighting. I'm just gambling.
Correct.
And
And
since
she only
it's
put
not
down
an
5.
since it's not an actual fight, I'm kind of tempted to try it, but my con is garbage.
You, Batalin, also get back an extra 40 gold because you put in 20 on
Nice.
yourself.
I'll try. Fuck it. Why not?
Wait, and I also won 100 for just winning the fight?
Yes. Because you had 2 successful victories.
So, guys, what if I said I had more gold than I started the session with?
I believe it.
That right.
Wouldn't doubt it. But I'll try pit fighting. Why
Okay.
not?
Okay.
I'll try after Julius.
Hey,
I'll try after Millie. Ladies first.
So do I do the same rolls or adjust it to me?
Same rolls: athletics, acrobatics, and a con check plus your hit dice. You
Wait,
can choose to make it.
acrobatics?
Yes, athletics.
Athletics
Or a
or
weapon
acrobatics?
attack.
No, athletics, acrobatics, and a con check plus your hit die.
Did
And
you
some
want
about a
me to
weapon
give you
attack.
You
inspiration?
can. I'll wait.
we're confused because the last one was a weapon attack.
I was literally explaining that, but everyone keeps trying to put in their words. Hold your horses, everyone. Just
All right.
I understand you're trying to inspire him. Stop for a moment. Just hold on. Breathe. Keep the bard in your pants. I love you guys. Hold on. I'm explaining what he did. It was an athletics check, an acrobatics check, and a con check plus hit die. For one of the rolls, you can choose to instead make a weapon attack to substitute for that check. That's why he made the
Not
weapon
a
attack.
Oh.
Spell attack? Because you did say magic was allowed, like a spell attack roll.
I will allow a cantrip for that.
Yeah, that was totally what I was
Yes.
gonna do. Was that?
Okay.
I'll add the D8 because it doesn't matter. You can add it to anyone. It comes out the same at that. Con.
Mhm.
And then hit die.
Sorry, everyone was just talking over me, and I'm just like trying to help explain this. So much in this. Actually, anyone wanting to gamble first?
I'm putting 15 on each fight.
15
I'll
on
put
each fight.
5 again.
5 on each fight.
I'll put the same as Millie on each fight.
Yeah, I'm about the same. Like, there's 2 different things, so 5. Faria, anything?
I'm waiting for Millie and Athala.
To bet, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
no worries. So
Did Julius say what he put on himself?
did he put anything on himself?
I'll do 15 on each fight.
Okay. So the people who put down gold, first fight, he just barely loses.
Mm-hmm.
Gets tripped up at the last second by the person getting up, and that person's able to win because of it.
Mm-hmm.
His other fights, you watch as he's able to kind of dance around the first one and manage to come out victorious, and on the final one he just outlasts the person long enough that he's able to watch this as part of the fighting pit kind of seems to be shifting. Apparently it's got some magic to it that allows it to be a little bit more fun for the audience to watch, and he's able to watch as the person just kind of falls into water and just like Well, I guess
Rip.
I win. So he does win 2. So first one, you all lose. Second and third, you get back what you put in, plus additional. So Julius and Batalon, you get back 30. Nathala and Millie, you get back an additional 10.
And then how much do I get for winning the fight by itself?
100 gold.
Okay. Now we might be doing more magic.
How long are each of these rounds, Guru?
This is going to be going over like all of your downtime. So whenever you like at certain parts during the day, you would be doing this. This isn't just one day.
Okay, just wanted to make sure, because I wanted to make sure I wasn't using all my bardic inspirations without getting them back.
Mm-hmm. So Millie, you wanted to fight next.
Alright, let's do this.
Okay.
Athletics, acrobatics. Can I substitute a weapon attack for the con?
You can.
And then you said hit dice?
I'd say that with the with that'll be fine.
I'm doing.
All right, so you don't use the bardic inspiration at all.
Oh, right!
Just do
I'd add it to the hit die. If you can.
I was gonna add it to the athletics.
Up to you. Whichever one you feel is more important.
So 17 athletics.
Okay.
I put a 20 on each fight, like
20 on
myself,
each
I
fight.
did myself.
I put 10
I
on
would do the
each.
same. 20 on each.
20,
I'll
20,
put
10.
10 on myself.
Faria? 10 on yourself?
I'm putting 10 on Millie.
10 on Millie for each fight? Okay.
I don't have enough for that for 10 for each fight.
You would get back a number if she wins any of the fight. So I'll let you know if she wins the first one, if you can do it for the next one, then the next one. That fair?
yeah, I put 10 for each fight.
Okay. All of you double what you put in.
Nice.
She wins every fight.
Wicked.
Millie, you walk away with this with an additional 200 gold.
Nice.
You have a flawless victory in the arena.
Yay!
Congratulations.
She will hug
Wait, so if I
Batalon.
put in 10, does that mean I get 20 back?
You get 30
You get
back.
30 back. Because you put in 10, and then on the next fight you put in 10, and you get another 10 back.
Technically, you get 60 back.
Yeah, technically in
but
total 60, yeah.
You have 30 more than what you started.
Okay.
So basically that 110 that you put in, just carry it over to all the other fights, and so you got back, for you, 30 additional gold. So you got
I
some
love
money in
how-
your pockets.
I think the person who doesn't understand the concept of money has the most money in the party.
Roughly.
Right.
I mean, you keep betting on good bets, so you know.
I have 325 right now.
Oh my god.
Guru, I'll PM you after the game with some other ideas for magic.
Of course.
So we don't do a session time with another shopping
Right.
session.
No worries. And Nathala said she wanted to be the last person to do this.
Kiss for good luck.
I can't inspire myself, can I?
That's
Nope.
why.
Wait, can you?
I don't see
pretty-
why you
Oh,
wouldn't.
it says another creature.
Another creature.
Yeah.
Thank you. I will
Yeah, so
say.
definitely.
I will say that for your weapon attack, I will say that you can use a flourish.
Hey, that's the stuff. Alright, cool. So, first is an acrobatics, you said?
Athletics, then acrobatics, then the con check with the hit die.
Right.
You can replace any one of them with a weapon attack if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay. And. Yeah, I'm putting 50 on myself, by the way.
I'll put 50 in. Why the fuck not?
Guru,
On each fight, depending on how I go.
Okay.
so Batalon doesn't know how this works, right? Money works fully.
Okay.
So he just puts 1/3 of all of his money on the table for the.
So he puts down 100 gold.
Yeah, put out 100 gold on the first fight.
Okay.
If it works, he'll do this. Put another
Okay,
100 on the second.
You know what?
Okay.
If that's how this is going, Julius has to up it because he feels, bad. So,
Right.
150. Okay. So you're putting 150 on each fight. Cool.
Wow.
That
Okay.
is if
geez,
I win,
people.
because if I lose, I don't have enough.
Right.
Gotcha.
I'll
With
put 100 on the first fight, so Batalon is not alone.
All right.
Ira is standing there just sort of staring at all this money and just going, what the
And then I can add a flourish.
and your
which would be
roll from your hit die.
and my hit die.
So it's an
Okay.
additional D8 essentially.
So oh wow. And
Add
a
the D8.
D8. Let's
And
see.
your flourish. So
D8.
bardic inspiration is just a D8.
So a D8 and my flourish. Wow. Okay.
Still a 15.
Which is another D8, or I'm just not sure if I'm understanding this right.
No, that was
your flourish.
Your flourish
Your bardic
is
inspiration
essentially
is a
an
D8.
inspiration.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Still
Drew,
15, so not
question.
bad.
Yeah.
Just how she inspired me, could I do something to her? It would be kind of weird.
I'm listening.
It's not technically magic.
Uh-huh.
It's not technically magic.
Go on.
I posted it.
Roll a D6.
Me? or
Butters?
him?
Butters.
Or-
Butters has to roll this. And your wisdom modifier is a +3?
+4.
+4. Just want to make sure. So that's
Yep.
in total. That is a 15, 16, 17,
21.
21.
I'll take that.
Actually, even without the wisdom
Technically,
modifier.
technically, Guru. Oh no, I know why you do it. Okay, if you're just doing the plus 2d6
Yeah, just
plus
it's,
wisdom mod,
yeah,
like
just
normal,
just adding the
1d6.
1d6. It's just the 1d6.
Okay. Yeah, it's because you see why I was confused, right?
Yeah, no, I get what you're
Yeah,
confused.
'cause
Yeah,
it's usually 2. Yeah.
you barely managed to keep her in the fight long enough for her to win that last bout by 1 point because she was 1 point below
Sounds
before.
about right. Sounds about right.
So you are able to barely keep her in.
No.
That's for the
Nalakish
last
was
fight,
barely able to
Nalakish.
keep him in.
Varia, how much did you put on the first fight? Oh, you put 20 on each
20
fight.
gold.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Varia, you get back 60 gold total. So add another 60 gold to you. 150 each means that you got 450 back. And for those who put in 100, you guys got back 300.
I put
Nice.
50 on myself, so I got another
150. Plus the
whatever.
200 you
200.
got for winning.
So that's 350.
Yes.
All right, I'll take that.
Congrats, guys. You found something that you're good at.
we came in this thing so poor.
This,
Butters,
this is
I
what
came in
Julius
here
is
with
like.
I came in here
say
with
that.
16 gold.
You say that. I'm still fucking poor.
Yes. To be fair, she didn't have a lot she could put onto the fights to get back, but at the same time,
Sam.
you made out like a bandit.
Sam, how much money do you have now?
Just shy of 700.
You still got a
Christ.
bit more than me. A bit more than me. That 150 really bummed it.
Well, Julius is the gambler of the group, so once he saw you
He's
put
just
big
got
money, he's like, "Fuck, man, I gotta do it."
Oh, wait, hold
I'm
on.
gonna go all in, but I felt that would just be a little too much because he does have things he wishes to save.
Wait, hold on. I actually need to double check something. Because I just realized that's 3 victories, not 2 victories. 1 second.
I like that the couple is the one who got the 3 victories.
Also, can just one of you who wants to roll a d10?
I'll do it.
Wait,
I haven't
between-
rolled nothing in a while.
Go ahead.
Alright.
8.
8.
All right, no complication.
Wait, were they trying to check us for cheating?
No, there's complications and such that can arise from gambling like that,
Ah, yes.
and from pit fighting. So actually, can one other person roll me a d10? I'll let Faria roll this one.
What the?
You are also able to ensure that there is no complications from doing the pit fighting. You don't have anyone being like, "You cheated," or false accusations, obviously. false accusations mostly.
I was about to say,
That being said, you guys are able to make out pretty well. Also, I'll say for Rhea and Julius, since you I know not Julius. Julius fought. For Rhea, make an insight check. Get the hand rub. Natural 1. Okay, so for like a moment as you're like watching all this, you're thinking to yourself, man, there's something about this place that's really. Oh my gosh, they're beating the hell out of each other. No. Oh, yeah. She got distracted.
you got that one. Then
I just
freaked
came
out.
back. Sorry.
No worries. I said that because for
They're basically just clenching onto the
Guardrail.
whatever perimeter there is, just going.
oh yeah, you're not alone. Other people are going all
Wait
around
a
you, so
minute.
it's just.
Guys, one person has not gone yet.
Huh?
Not Faria. I slowly
Oh.
turned to look towards the drain.
I
Once
don't
he
know if
squints
that's
at you,
allowed.
it's not.
Dang it. That
Listen,
would be
we still have
funny though.
Shape change, and that'll be possible in the future.
How Trinket became a person.
And maybe an inventive use of seeming if Monsi can stand on 2 legs long enough.
Once a large boy.
That's why we make him look like a Goliath.
Fair enough.
Why did this Goliath just bite me?
why do I have this dragon-looking bite mark on my shoulder now? It's really a
Listen,
kick-ass
when
scar,
he's in
but
that form, we call him Mike for a reason.
Just make him look like a really big dragonborn. It's fine.
Mike
Oh, that works too,
Wazowski,
actually. No, I was thinking Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson, a bite the evil.
Oh my god.
But yes, so after all that goes down, you guys are able to have some time to relax, and you've
Wallow in our money.
wallow in your money. Yes, you've earned a significant chunk of rewards from that, and it's something that you're able to kind of go, okay, now we're why go adventuring when we can just do this? And then you realize that once you've worked a full week in the gladiatory rings, you can't re-enter them until you've had a cooldown time, essentially to prevent you from working yourself
Stop
to the point
making-
of killing yourselves.
So basically, like,
Don't look at me. I can't take another round. I'm not going to take a round for you guys. Look at me. I don't have any muscle. I wouldn't be able to do shit.
gestures to Julius.
Julius is actually very strong and muscular.
Julius
I'm
looks at you and
referring
flexes back.
Strength and dex.
I'm referring to the magic use.
Julius goes, it wasn't against the rules.
So basically, like, we work a week and then it's like a month cooldown, essentially.
Generally,
Because
yeah.
you said this happens every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. It's again just something to help
To
prevent
be
you guys.
fair, if you're doing this just like as a livelihood and you win, like, you're set for the month anyway.
That's that's kind of the
Month
idea.
is an understatement.
right.
Yeah, you could make out for a year without doing. That's why it's like, yeah, we're giving you a month off to make sure that you're not overworking yourselves, but at the same time, give you a chance to actually spend your money so that when you come back, you're like, okay, I need to earn some more money because I just blew it all on this carriage that I got tricked out, pimp my carriage and whatnot. I gotta have that gold plating that I need to.
Spend too
come
much
on.
money on horse armor.
Exactly.
Or not horse armor, horse
Horse
clothes.
clothes.
Horse clothes. Yes.
This is like fucking. This is where retired adventurers go
Kind of.
when they want to fucking punch someone in the face, but they don't want to leave the city.
Granted, a lot of the times it's them, or not them, just a bunch of other people who are doing this just wanting to try and get some money and such. Even if they lose, they're still technically getting something as long as they win one fight. If they lose all the fights, they get nothing.
I love how Xanthar's made it so literally any class can do decent in this.
Oh yeah, I like as soon as I read the way through it, I'm like, this is a way that like any of you guys can do this and be able to be like, okay, I could potentially win something, get some money into me so I can buy the cool stuff. Then there's Faria who's like,
What was
no, I
the
can't do
noise?
that. That was a noise of disapproval from the sound of it.
No.
Maria, just I am not a fighter. I am a lover. How dare
If you
you?
want, I can bulk you up. Billy's sitting here grinning at Rhea.
By the way, I really wanted the idea of Nathala being my, so to speak, what is it? What's the guy that stands in the ring with Lil Mac? What's his name again?
Coach,
The coach?
Coach. Yeah, I wanted Nathala to be my coach.
keep your arms up, Rock. You gotta hit him high. You gotta hit him low.
My woman. Batalon, how could you?
But yes, so after the week, you guys are able to actually see that the mail has come in for new requests for the guild. Is there any particular area you're looking to go?
Hold on, let me find this quest.
By the coast.
Oh my god.
Batalon.
No, do
I
it!
need my
Each
ink.
episode incoming!
Julius doesn't mind the sound of going to the beach.
Mildred's never been. I live in the fucking mountains, but I want to do this out of character.
Come on, guys, let's go kill Kraken.
Fuck you! For more reason than one that Matt and Don will understand for sure.
She
How
got
about
eye to eye
kindly,
with one.
no thank you.
I didn't get attacked by one. The
No,
one was
it
fine
just-
leaving me
yeah.
alone. And then some idiot used a level 5 inflict wounds on it! God damn it.
That sounds like something I would do.
Yes, it is!
Yeah.
That's why I said no!
Wait,
Yep.
it was me?
No.
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm saying
I was
yes,
about
it
to-
does.
It sounds like something you would do.
Something you would do, which is why I'm saying no, because I don't want to get pip smacked by a tentacle again.
Listen, I just had an Urkel moment, okay?
No!
Yeah, I do
Did
that.
I do that?
Fucking find a harness for Julian.
What's the John Mulaney quote? I had the thought that only blackout drunks and Steve Urkel could have. Did I do that?
Did I do that?
I don't know
Alright,
why
let's
that's
see.
funny to me.
Died.
I'm sorry.
I love it.
Ooh, big numbers. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
Oh no.
Right!
I want something by water. Batalon missions the sea.
There is a mission that is by the coast. Since you, even though the quest, actually no, you do have a successful mission under your belt, so you do qualify for it. You have to have at least one successful mission. Technically, you have two. The second one they do have listed as a success, but obviously you didn't clear away the boars as requested. But that was because, again, you had a good reason.
Yeah, we did.
Cool.
Guru,
Yes.
could I have spoke to someone before we actually started getting ready to bounce? Kinda before we started.
I mean, you
picking up
haven't.
quests?
You
Yeah,
sure.
you know
What are you
what I
looking
mean,
at?
I just wanted to walk up to somebody. I was like, I found a lot of money. Who could I get in touch with to make me a new spear? And he just drops his entire coin purse on the table.
Like they look down at you for a second, look up at you, look back down, and look back up at you. What kind of spear you looking for?
Well, I plan on waiting to fully buy it until I get a coupon again, because that coupon was very nice.
I mean, with this much, you have what, 700 gold?
Around, roughly.
With this much gold, you're able to buy most of the stuff on the first floor. Well, kind of motions upward, if you catch my drift. They can make you, I mean, it won't be something, super fancy, but they can make you something. Get you something nice.
How much do I have to work to get to a higher floor?
Oh, you have to have at least 3 under your belt. Motions to the token you have, your ID basically.
Yeah.
Once you get a 3rd, it'll change a little bit, and it'll let people know you can go up a floor. But
And we're on 2, correct?
yes,
No,
you have 2
we've done
successes
2.
under your belt. You've done 2 quests, so they have 2 successes that are marked under your belts.
That second success that barely counts as a success, but it does.
Yes, it
So-
does.
He goes,
Barely.
well, I'm about to add my third after we do this mission.
You might not be
So
able to
could I,
afford them, just so you're aware. Up in
What
the,
about with the coupon?
I mean, that depends on if you get a coupon. Getting the coupon is something that's like you only get that very rarely, and if you had a good reason to get a coupon, then sure.
Could I
But-
request coupon over money?
He kind of looks at you just like a coupon takes place for the money usually,
Yes, exactly.
but it's technically worth more than the money, so usually they're going to say no to that.
Well, not necessarily, because you can use money to spend money anywhere, but coupons you can only spend.
He just looks at you really confused, just like, then why wouldn't you just pay him money?
Because I like this place.
Yeah, and so if you bring money, just money you earn, to the people making your shit, you'll be able to get shit made. You don't need a coupon to ask him to make stuff for you.
But I like coupons.
Oh my god, this is going around in circles.
I think what you need to do is, if you want to get a coupon for a spear, just ask the person who's making it to give you a coupon to say that you've paid for it and that you can give it back to them once they've made the spear.
He's telling you to buy the coupon, man.
Well, you're buying the item. It's just a coupon just says that you paid for it already. Oh, yeah. You're buying the coupon.
His eyes shift between Julie's and this guy.
I'm just gonna be the background planner. Girls. Fuck this. This entire conversation is just over my head.
2 coupons.
But if the coupon is worth what you're wanting to get, why would you need a second one?
Because I like 2. Because 2 is more than 1.
You'd have to discuss with the person making the spear. Slaps the table just like, glad having this talk with you.
Okay. And he just goes back to doing whatever the fuck he was doing.
He looks
Let's
over
go pick our missions, boys.
He looks over at Julius and just like, is that guy okay in the head?
He just does not understand money.
Oh, someone's going. It's a good thing people here have a reputation for being good people. Otherwise, he could have his ass taken just for all he's worth. Just
They might.
keep an eye on him. He seems to have a good head on his shoulders, but if he's got no mind for his money, he's going to end up losing his pants.
We're lucky we convinced him to wear pants.
He wasn't wearing. Oh dear gods! Please help! Please make sure he keeps his pants on, or at least a skirt or something.
Gives him 2 thumbs up and a wink. Got you.
Here's your thumbs up.
I feel like Julie's gonna try to buy Vital and hula skirt.
All right, so
Yeah, you just get Guru.
Hmm?
Now, the person who has no idea what money is or the concept of money since session 1 and now has almost 700 gold.
mhm.
Like, how did this happen?
He was strong.
He did what he had to do.
Mm.
Okay, so if no one has anywhere that they're like any kind of terrain that they're looking to specifically look into, just type in n/a into the chat just so I know. I do have someone saying coast, and there is a quest for the coast, but
Is there a quest for Talazi?
No.
Damn.
Plaza takes care of their own issues.
I know, but sometimes even bigger things happen that Talazians can't handle.
If it's big enough that Talazi can't handle it with Talazi
Something's
people,
horrible.
Nathala doesn't care.
Don, I have a question.
What?
Are there any quests in areas that I'm familiar with?
Roll an intelligence check.
I swear to God, again, when I don't need it,
Nope.
fuck.
Not that you're intimately familiar with, there's like a few names you're like, I've heard of that place, but Nothing you've been to.
Oh, hold up.
Also, free. Is there
Sam,
any
this
place
was
you were looking
almost
at?
Sprinkle V2. Just the goblin walking into a casino with 100 gold and walking out with 3,000.
Oh no, you don't understand how much money my rogue could have made out with at a fucking casino had her wife not bet 1,000 fucking gold and she won it back for her. Swear to God.
All right, so the mission for the coast says that there have been some raids along the shorelines where apparently some group is trying to basically take anything of value from these people. They haven't caused a lot of damage yet. However, in one place, there was a young whippersnapper who wanted to try and be, an adventurer and wanted to, make a name for himself by trying to fight them. And it got out of hand and it caused for an inn to burn down. And luckily, they're near enough to the coast that they were able to keep the fire from spreading too far, but it did burn down 2 adjacent buildings as well. And they're having people sent out to try and find these people and to stop them, obviously. The odd thing is that the people, no one has really gotten hurt except for the people who are involved in this fire and event. But the reason why they're reaching out to the guild is because the main reason no one has really been pushing or trying to fight back is because the people who are doing these raids are saying that they're doing it for their protection against the Bloodwaters.
I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say the word Bloodwaters has nothing popping up in my head.
No. You read that and you just kind of go, huh.
Can I see if I know?
I'll say history or religion check. Your choice. One or the
All
other,
right.
not both.
Can I make the other? I'm probably not gonna do it, but I'll try.
Sure.
I'll do history if you do religion.
Sure.
How much do fucking arrows cost? I've completely forgotten.
I will
For
use
bundle of
Lucky to re-roll that.
5.
Slightly. We both rolled the same thing. I just haven't
Lot
bought
says fuck you.
Right!
Yeah, it often does.
Yeah.
It's already, it's like I've already been tapped out for the day.
For arrows, a bundle of 20 of them is 1 gold piece. Between the two of you, you're both like, Bloodwaters. That's where there's blood in the water, right?
Shark
Sounds right.
attack!
Oh my god.
I doubt Batalon would even have a fucking chance.
Religion check.
This isn't the coast, and you do deal with water the most.
13.
Nothing's coming to mind for you, but at the same time, it's like that itch in the back of your mind that's like, I might have heard of this before, but not yet. Nothing yet.
Also, you assume Batalon knows about religion. This
I didn't
man-
say that he knows anything about religion.
No, I'm talking about Paris. You said
Oh.
it is religion.
Alright, so. Also, let me grab the name of the coastal town real quick. I don't believe that this is what I thought it was, but let me double check. Nope, that was correct. It's called Eddiesboro. I will type it out for you.
Guess we're going beach.
That's what it sounds like.
Time to deal with some red tide.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
What did I miss?
Um,
Angry dogs, apparently.
The city's the town that all this has been happening to most recently, where the fire and such is, where you guys would be heading to, is called Eddiesboro. It's one of the higher places where there's like trade ships and such that will come through there, which means that this group has been getting more bold, considering this is like a much bigger city. And while they were more towards like the coastal area, where if anything went bad, they could jump onto the ship and get away, it does
Right.
show that they have been escalating.
What's the time of day right now?
But I'd say it's right before noon at this point.
Were we planning on leaving today, or were we going to rest before we took out in the morning? In the morning! Don't mess with me.
Mernin.
Leave me alone. Get no answer.
Because we
That's
don't
from
know
anyone
what
else.
time it is.
It's just
It's
before
noon.
noon.
Oh,
Just said
Yes.
Why don't we start the journey today, get a little bit, and set up a nice camp close to the city where it's still safe, and then go from there?
I asked because I'm probably going to waste like at least an hour to find as much information on this place as possible.
Well, then we should just stay.
yeah. You can spend the rest of the day finding information about this place, and then we'll head out tomorrow.
Is there a bathhouse in this city?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, just gonna go spend the rest of the day there.
Okay.
But Talon is too, because that's the last time he actually got to speak to his god.
Don, I'm gonna DM you a question, but first, Mad.
Eh.
What color is Nathala again?
Turquoise.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you guys, just mark off a gold piece between you guys. You are also able to get deep tissue massages if you want.
I DM'd you, Don. I'm skipping this
Alright.
fall to do something.
You can.
Oh yeah. That feels great.
For a smaller one, I'd say you could probably get one for probably 75 gold.
And then I'll start searching for books on Eddiesboro and any creatures at the coast.
Make an investigation check.
Hold up. I'm not doing this math, Lacey. Investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Let's... If I can't find shit, I'll fucking ask Gil, see if he knows.
Okay. You
How much was the spa again?
a gold.
Oh, okay. Heck, I'm feeling generous. I'll tip the masseuse as well. Another gold piece.
You slip them another gold piece, and they kind of look at you for a moment, just kind of like, and then they nod, and they're very grateful to your generosity.
Well, they also did a very lovely job.
They look very, very pleased by that. It's like, we do our very best. Thank you. All right. So, Paris, with your 19, as you're looking over, you do eventually find a book. The book doesn't tell you a huge amount, or at the very least not of current events. The most it tells you is that the area is known for being big on the trade routes that it has between itself and the islands. It's got a whole coastline, a migratory pattern of sharks sometimes are known to show up there. But it is also known for being a place where whale migrations can be seen if you go far enough out to sea to actually watch and see them doing like breaching and such as that. Tourist stuff essentially.
Okay.
Most that you're getting out of that is going to be like in terms of creatures is stuff like again sharks, reef sharks, thresher sharks, stuff like that.
I'm going to guess I don't know anything about any of those.
Not too much.
No books on aquatic carnivores.
You don't know a huge amount about them, but you've at least heard of them.
No, that's why I'm saying, like, there are no books on aquatic carnivores.
Not in this bookshop.
All you have to do is ask Julius. He's an aquatic carnivore.
None in gills either.
Nightingales either.
Alright. So... I'm gonna assume those are Sam's chihuahuas, by the way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because they sound very angry.
My door is
What's-
open so they can just go run out in the back porch, and apparently there's something going on outside.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm just sitting here like, I hear a lot of chihuahuas and I know Butters only has a dog. I'm gonna try and stealth with all of
She never.
I'm not even
notices
gonna
you.
roll for that.
Again, when it doesn't matter. Awesome. She's not armored right now, correct?
I am. Well, am I at the masseuse?
Oh no, I'm waiting until we're in the room.
Oh, I probably would have taken my armor off at this point if we're going to bed.
If-
Or
I
whatever.
don't fucking know. I would
I don't
assume you're unarmored if you're sitting and relaxing at the inn.
Yeah, probably.
Alright, awesome. I'm picking her up and tossing her over my shoulder.
You've been kidnapped.
Is there a way up
Jesus,
to the
no.
roof?
You can to the roof of the guild.
No, inn.
The inn is in the guild, I thought.
Oh, well then, yeah.
No, you're not allowed up to the roof of the guild.
Oh, is the inn in the guild?
Yes,
How tall is the guild building?
several stories high.
Ah, such... Is there a balcony?
Technically,
Somewhere
yes.
that is outside. Awesome, I'll carry her there. I will sit her down so she's facing away from me, and I will put that necklace that I bought on her.
Oh, dang, what?
I got you a ruby necklace, I figured it would fit. If you don't like it, you can take it back. Sorry.
Why are you apologizing? This is beautiful.
What does it look like?
It's ruby
It is-
necklace.
It's
Go
it
for
is a ruby necklace with a very thin, like almost wire of silver that's wrapped around to hold it in place, with tiny little beads. You'd probably guess not actual diamonds, but they look close enough that it's like, hey, it's really nice. And a thin, just like normal, like leather band for the necklace part.
I realized if that was 75 gold, it's not a fucking 50 gold rupee. Did I just get her a material component on accident?
Ooh, nice.
I mean, I didn't know if it would fit or if you'd enjoy the color red. I just,
It has a nice contrast.
Okay, so you do like it, thank God.
Yes, of course I like it.
She'll kind of hug her. Since she's behind and I'm shorter, I can only put my chin to her back, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to do something else.
Well, thank you.
I just couldn't hold that one in.
I get back and stealth was rolled. The hell happened?
She snuck up on her girlfriend to slide a necklace around her neck.
Oh, okay. I'm here though.
You're
And
back.
big.
Welcome back.
Okay. But I will ask you a favor with this.
Yes.
Promise me that you'll tell me if something's bothering you, because that bit in the forest concerned me.
I promise. But I hope you will do the same for me.
You read me like an open book that has been left open for the past 3 days that you've asked once every 10 minutes.
I would not have put it quite like that, but very well.
I'm not a good liar and you're very insightful.
One of those statements are true.
I'll stay outside with her for a bit before I head back in, because holy shit, we need to sleep, probably. Because I probably ambushed her at like 10 o'clock.
Probably.
Yeah, I'll head back inside with her after a bit of just enjoying the night air.
Yep.
Officially wasted. I've officially used 75 already.
Yeah, you've managed to have a good time, wasted a little bit of money, and you guys are able to make any preparations for the journey to Eddiesboro. Is there anything that you want to...
Do we still have our donkey and cart?
Your donkey and cart are still safe, yes.
Cool. You want to do some pimping?
Oh my god, no! If we have to hide it, that'll make it stand it out worse.
Well, who says our pimping can't be some sort of camouflage?
You could get a faster cart.
I really just want to get spinning rims and that hydraulic system that makes the cart bounce.
I swear to god! I physically can't. Physically can't.
The bouncing of the cart in the manner with which you are speaking might be a little more expensive than you're currently able to purchase because it would have to be done magically.
And I think the donkey would find it a little uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Right.
just suddenly having it bounce behind it as it stops to look back at you like, what the hell are you doing back there?
I will ask, how much is another donkey so we
A
make them
second
pull
donkey?
faster?
Ooh.
Or maybe, you know, a fucking horse.
I don't want to replace the donkey though.
Donkey's way better.
I like the donkey.
Carl has been with you for a while now.
Besides,
You
if we
wanna
get
keep
another one,
Carl.
Carl's just gonna get jealous, and then he's not gonna want to work anymore.
Maybe he'll enjoy having a friend.
They are not expensive. Buying a donkey or a mule is only 8 gold.
And it's like
Yeah,
2
but how-
copper a day to feed him or something.
Something
How
like
much
that,
is
yeah.
it to fucking fix up a cart so we can add to?
Just to basically, you're only doing the front part of it. If you're doing it to make it like a double wide, it's I'd say carpentry skills. I'm guessing you're doing this at the beginning of the week so that it's ready by the
Yeah.
time you need to leave.
Yeah.
I'd say 20 gold. I know, actually no, it's for a week, so I'd say 15 gold.
15 gold plus. How much is a mule? I completely forgot
8.
already. So that's 23
23.
gold. Okay.
Yep.
And I'll pay for that.
Okay, do we name the second donkey Hardee's or Carl Jr.?
I mean, it's not Carl's child.
Okay, so Hardy it is.
We can't
I
name
say
it Eddie.
Ronald.
You can name it Eddie if you want. What do you want to name it?
How about breakfast?
No!
No.
Thaddeus.
I like Thaddeus. Why are you laughing?
Carl! Thaddeus!
No.
What?
No.
Well, I'll explain
John
after we
and-
choose the name.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice is
I
a nice
like
name.
Thaddeus.
It's got fucking undertones. And you can hear Butter smiling as he.
What do you mean? I like
I'm
Thaddeus.
so confused.
Thaddeus
Well,
was the name of my
explain
first ever horse in D&D. I'll say that. The first ever horse I made for any character.
Did
Well,
something
explain
bad happen
further.
to Thaddeus?
No, the character died, but he was fine. Thaddeus was fine. The party went on to
So
use
who's-
him.
Thaddeus died and was reincarnated as a donkey.
Yes.
It's an ass.
Yo, Thaddeus had a great ass.
That yes, it is. Christ.
THADDEUS.
Yeah.
Okay, now we need to back that ass up into the cart.
Backing up. Backing up. Backing up.
So that means that the carrying capacity of the mules, at least, can pull up around 8.500 pounds. So you can now pull quite a bit more. So you're able to do quite a bit of, easier travel.
Now we
Let's
can
just
all get in the
not-
cart.
Let's just not go to the mountains again, okay? If that's possible for
Please
the
don't
time
go to
being.
what again?
Go to the mountains again for the time being. Because I don't... But I could lug one of those things up a hill. I don't know if I could do another one.
We both did, and we struggled with it. Shit.
Julius can do heavy lifting. He chooses not to.
I'm gonna fucking smack you.
He has a 16 strength. He's fully capable of doing some.
That's why I'm a pimp smack him.
He's also got a 16 deck, so you'll have a trouble catching.
I have 18 dex and strength. Try me.
Okay,
Oh,
I will
just
dance.
you guys. Just you
Oh,
guys. wait.
I'm ready for that.
Did you guys know next ASI I'll have two 20s and two 18s?
I believe it. It's all in strong.
I'm tempted to fucking put my ASI into my wisdom intelligence.
Is there anything else you guys want to do for preparations?
I don't think so.
I think I've done my part.
No, I'm gonna save for when we get to level 2 for better magic items.
Okay. So, one of the other things about this, just so that you're aware, just so that it's not something that you guys are like, wait, did we even look at this? It is on the paper. I just didn't say it when I was bringing it up. When you put your, your mark on it, it does show you the amount of money that you can get from this.
Mhm.
They are offering 2,000 gold for the capture of these people.
Oh, capture, that's why.
If you can,
How?
if you can't capture them, it is still the same amount. They just want this to be done with.
Wait, so what is... How much gold?
2,000 gold
Per person or per group?
group.
Group, so it's like
Okay.
400 apiece.
Not bad. Not
Alright.
bad at all.
Mm-mm. So with that being said, you guys get Carl and Thaddeus hooked up. Carl still kind of has that, kind of slump to him. It's Carl. You're aware of him. Thaddeus' head is up, trying to look over Carl's head all the time. Eyes like seeming wide, just like excited for the world, just like,
Oh, we got a baby mule.
Excuse me, just so you know, that is not a slump. That is what we call swagger.
Oh my god.
yeah, he's not a baby, but I mean, when you were told,
I
he
know
was,
it's not a literal baby, but
yeah, he's just he's bright-eyed. Like, he doesn't like prance in place. Like, he just like shifts. He almost seems to like rock back and forth every now and then, and just kind of like makes like soft braying sounds before looking back to everyone, just like, "Are you all ready back there? Huh? Okay, all right." You finally say go, and he pulls forward. You see Carl just like, ugh! Just not expecting the cart to move without his say so, but he catches up quickly and kind of. He does like nip at Thaddeus for a second, and Thaddeus kind of like jumps and looks over at him, but he doesn't nip back. He just kind of like puts his muzzle on him and just kind of like bumps his neck before you kind of quickly correct him, and you get both of them moving forward and at an even pace where they can not outrun each other or make you guys get jerked
nice
around.
now, you hear?
Are you using Speak with Animals?
Yes.
I'll cast speak with animals. I agree. By the way, yes, this is a brand new spell. This is a brand new spell. I've not been able to do this.
Okay, so as you're casting it, and she says, "You to play nice," you hear Carl just like, "All right, I'll be good. I'll be nice. I'm so happy we get to go outside. We go to get to see everything." Thaddeus is he's just excited for the world.
Okay. The enthusiasm is great, but also calm yourself a little there.
You see his ears twitching. He's just like, "Okay, I can be calm. Don't worry, I'll be calm. I'll be calm." I just pull.
I actually like the enthusiasm.
The enthusiasm is great. It's just
Can you please calm your ass down?
Thank you for getting the joke, Sam. Every now, like with speak with animals up. Every now and then you hear him say, "Who's that?" Oh, yeah, keep moving forward. And this is stuff he's saying after you get out of the city. Just like, "Who? What's that? Oh, grass. Who's that? Oh, grass.
I think we may have gotten a new mule. And by that I mean he's never left the city.
oh really? I wonder what gave that away.
It's actually kind of funny. It's like watching a baby drake first come out of its egg. You would not believe how many times Mwansi freaked out when I set him down on the grass. Why did he just make a horse noise when he's a drake?
He has nostrils.
Yeah. It takes you just a few days, more than a week. It's about 9 days total to get there. You're actually on like a halfway decent beaten path, as well as parts of it between certain cities are actually paved.
Ooh.
Fancy. Where you're actually able to, because of that, it actually helps it so that the mules don't have nearly the resistance. The cart doesn't have to worry about getting stuck in mud or ditches or anything. So you're able to literally just glide for certain distances. In these kinds of areas with the paved roads, tend to be less bandits. Every now and then you'll see like guards who are just kind of like patrolling the roads, and they kind of give you like a very quick a salute of just like, "Hey, traveling far?"
Probably gives a tune in return.
Far enough.
Travel safe. Keep your eyes open. If you see anything suspicious, let us know.
You seen
Don't salute
anything
him.
suspicious?
Not recently, but we'll keep our eyes open. If there is anything, we'll handle it.
Yes, he gives him a salute and sits back in the cart.
Just
I got kicked for like a half second. What did I miss?
they said that if you see anything, let them know, like anything suspicious. Julius asked if they've seen anything. They're like, "Nope." And if there is, we will make sure that it's taken care of.
Aye.
They're being constantly vigilant. But in the final of your day's travel, you're able to crest a hill and see that you're going in a much more of a downhill slope to where you can the humidity has been kicking up more, and you're starting to get some of that salty brine of the air, as well as seagulls that you can see every now and then, until you can finally see that Eddiesboro is actually right near the coast, but that it's what's the it's not a basin that I'm thinking of.
Cove?
It's kind of a cove, where it's like at the edge of a cove where it actually pushes out probably a good couple of miles before you can see that there's like kind of a mountain range, almost like acting like a natural wall towards the left and right, where there's only a small area where boats are coming in and out of.
Oh, like a
Yeah, like that. That's the word I was looking for. So, yeah, and you can see Eddiesboro. The sun is going to be beginning to set as you enter the town, giving a very nice colored ambiance to it. The sun rippling across the water, shining across the mountains, even as it's setting. You can see it. It's like a little bit off depending on where you stand, But you can see where it's like setting, and it almost looks like it's in between the two mountains. It's a very lovely display. There's a lot of people here, just kind of chattering, moving about. On the paper, you were told to bring it to the mayor's office in order to discuss it. You can either do that now or you can do that in the morning, whichever you prefer.
Wouldn't hurt to do now, I guess. That way we can head out
Yeah.
tomorrow.
All right. No persuasion check, no checks needed to find the place, asking around. People aren't exactly, going to be like, oh yeah, no, who are you? They're going to be like, yeah, if you're looking for the mayor's office, it's more up there. It's in, and when they say up there, you're starting to, as you're actually walking into the city, walking through it, you're noticing kind of a bit of an oddity to some of the structuring of it. It appears that this city is built with elevation as a form of its layout. So there's the first level of city where it's like ground level, and then there are areas where you can go up, and like where the second floor would be, they appear to be like walkways and different places that you can go to for other places, other shops and such that are on like the second story, and there are a few areas where there is even a third story.
Trust.
I hear you clipping.
1-800, are you clipping?
Might struggle to get Monty up there.
There's stairs, so it's not like he's gonna have to
A big boy.
he's a big chungus. So you might have to leave him at the bottom, unless you're gonna have him try and struggle to get up there without other people who are coming down looking at it like, stop hogging the stairs.
There's no easy way to get him up there, is there?
No.
No, I'm asking that in character.
Yeah, that they would tell you, not really. It's like trying to bring a horse up there. You can't exactly bring a horse up there, or motions to your cart, just like your cart, either.
So pat Monty's head. I'll be just a bit. Don't give me that. Here, how about this? I'll give you 30 minutes to run around town and explore to your absolute delight.
Kind of
Just
slowly.
don't eat anything that you shouldn't be eating.
He slowly wiggles his eyebrows.
Eat the baby.
Isn't it a bad idea to let a basically dragon run around a town by themselves?
I mean, he ran around the town where we first started our adventure, and the only thing that happened was kids started following him. Singing.
Also, he could just be guarding the cart.
Like, this sounds like we could actually get in trouble for this. 'Cause that's kind of disturbing the peace. To a point. I don't know much about society, but my papa taught me not to annoy people. I still fail at that sometimes.
I will pat his shoulder.
But
You
yes, it
want
does
to
seem
try?
very dangerous to just let the Drake run around town.
If you want to guard the cart, I guess I'll guard the cart.
He doesn't need to guard the guard, he just needs to stay near somebody. So, if someone screams, oh no, dragon attack, we can be like, no, it's ours. Instead of the Drake trying to talk to it in a language it doesn't understand, that just sounds like incoherent growling.
Doesn't he know some bits of common?
Not vocally.
I've been teaching
Probably
him
in the
common.
same way that Scooby-Doo does.
As he makes that sound, Guru will just put my note. I lick my finger, put it in a bag, and rub it on. I remember he likes the spice.
Oh no. And thus begins. Oh no.
So yeah, as long as at least one of us is near him at all times, I think we should be good.
on. He has essentially what is a collar, correct? Right now. Does he have a collar or something like wrapped around his neck?
Technically,
Can I put a piece of paper that says Ranger Companion on it?
sure.
That's
I'll do
still
that.
my.
No, I'm not gonna let him run loose. I'm just putting it so
Okay.
like people don't like freak the
Oh.
fuck out and just sit him sitting.
Okay. I was about to say, some people may be a little too busy running away to be reading. You know what I mean?
I love how Butters is laughing while saying this. So like, imagine Batalon enjoying this idea, but still be like, okay, but wait.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he'll stay sitting there. I promise.
I have another idea.
Oh.
Is there a tailor in town? We could give him little people clothes. They'll be too busy thinking he's cute.
Or we could make people think he's a very weird dragon.
Or, you
Awesome
know what?
idea.
I could just sit on the cart with him.
I like this idea.
I'll look after the Drake and the donkeys.
Oh no, I was referencing to Batalon's idea.
Oh.
We can get him little booties.
I don't know if booties will work for the squad.
I
Once,
could also just turn him invisible, but that's not for very long.
once he moves over and just kind of like looks at you all, lays down, puts his head in Furia's lap, and just closes his eyes.
Would
I believe
turning
he's
him
made of
invisible
leather.
for an hour help?
That's odd. Just on the off chance that he phases in before we're back. I mean, it shouldn't take us more than 20 minutes.
What are we going to do exactly?
For him the quest, essentially.
Oh, okay.
Hello, we're here to do the quest. We're here to make sure the raiders stop burning things.
Why don't we
by
just
accident.
create a great wall? That would work. Big old wall.
How are they going to get the ships out to fish? I'm assuming that's what all the boats down there are for.
Some of them are just trading with the islands.
Who the fuck?
There's a person passing by, heard you, and she gives a little wave. You must be new around
Thank
here.
you, miss.
No problem.
I
Thank
thought
you,
it was a
Batalon
child for a
screams
second.
and
That
waves.
is someone who knows more about this than I do.
I think we should do things.
Yes, tings.
Yes. Things.
You
Let's go confirm the quest.
You
Hurry
do
up.
things. I have a Drake in my lap. I'm not getting up.
Thank you. I'll make sure that I find you something sweet to eat.
Thank you, Millie.
All
I'll try and find someone to talk to. You're the head of the
Don't
village,
worry,
where
I
the
will
fuck.
properly season it if it is not. And Vitaling starts walking next.
What?
I'll make sure the food you buy is properly seasoned.
I don't know if she can handle that. Babe.
He just shrugs. I didn't say I'd overly season it.
Yes, but most people in the mainland aren't used to Talashi spice. The Drake likes it because the Drake can, well, is built to, but cannot breathe fire.
Batalon just whispers the word cowards.
I have an 18 passive perception. Do I hear that?
Doesn't do it subtly, he just kind of whispers it.
Julius likes spices.
She smiles at him. Yes, I know.
I'm
know,
gonna go
fine.
walk up to the mayor's office.
Please and thank you.
Right. We're already walking there. This is just conversation on the way.
So, keeping your eyes open, and eventually you see that the mayor's office is actually on the one of the third-story areas, with an area that looks kind of almost like a lookout tower, and it's very open. There's not actually any windows. It's just, again, completely open. A few birds like fly through it, and or some land on it, the ledges of it, or on the roof. Making your way up and in, you see that there's a very how do I describe this properly? Very odd-looking leather armored minotaur, just kind of sitting at the top of the stairs in front of the entryway into the building, with what appears to be some kind of harpoon that he's just slowly sharpening.
The hell?
The armor looks to be, it's, you get the sense that it's a leather armor, but it's some kind of this off gray, almost this like grayish blue coloring. You've not seen armor like this before.
I'll approach because I'm curious. Does it look like leather or metal?
It looks like leather. There does not appear like there's like metal like in some of the straps to make sure it's strapped on, but it does not appear to be metal.
It's technically morning right now, isn't it?
Evening, Paris. Almost sundown.
My bad.
You're fine.
I'll call out to him to see if he looks up.
I mean, he's in front of the doorway, so you're approaching
Oh,
him.
he's blocking. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so then I just hurry over.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I.
What is that made out of? Your armor.
Looks down at it. Kind of just chuckles slowly. You're not from around here, are you?
She points to the Drake.
Slowly leans over. He looks over the banister, looks down, and sees, the Faria sees, just like waves, and he just. Long way from home, aren't you?
I've been a long way from home for the past 4 months. So, yeah. Very.
It's more than fair. Shark skin.
How well does it work?
Well enough for what I need. Mostly helps when people think that they can try and get away from me. If I've had some people who try and just get all angry and throw a hissy fit, they find that as much strength as they have, the armor helps me keep hold of them and watches as they are essentially just hurting themselves getting away.
Hi, I'm Darling. And he holds out his hand.
He looks at your hand for a moment. He's still sharpening the harpoon, slowly sits down the whetstone, brushes his hand against his pant leg, and takes your hand. Morian. Pleasure, I suppose.
Hi.
You're with her, I'm guessing. Or you're all you're all
Yes.
together. He's just now realizing you're all together. Oh,
Yeah, we're all here together.
from the guild.
Plus more out here and outside.
One down
She
there.
nods her head.
The guy thumbs towards where he is.
You are a very serious person.
Considering we had a fire break out and we've had a bunch of people who are causing us some issues, just making sure my position is kept in order. Don't need the mayor thinking I'm slacking on my end. Hold your horses here, I'll be right back. Opens the door.
We have donkeys, but okay.
He pauses and just slowly shakes his head as he just enters the room. Here's some faint mutterings and such behind it. Eventually he opens the door. I'm inside.
So we'll walk in.
Inside you see a decent enough map that seems to be pinned against the wall. It's fairly large too. From the look of it, it looks like the cartographer has a few notes on like a paper on the side, probably from their descriptions, possibly giving guesses based off of how far things were to ensure that accuracy is maintained. There's islands that have little strings that are basically put near them, and you see a woman dressed in a high collar jacket, just kind of looking over everything, just rubbing her chin as she like drags her finger from where you can see Eddie'sboro is marked on the map to another place, and then going back into another place, and she seems to be muttering something out loud. Anyone with past perception of 15 would guess it's numbers. And eventually she like just takes a moment, shakes her head, turns around, looks at you, looks back at the map, looks back at you. I was expecting sailors and people alike from the guild. The person here looks like they've had any touch of the sea is motions to Batalon. Even then, you
I
look
am
to be
Batalon.
Talazi, are you?
Yes. And
Mi-
Batalon.
I'm Batalon. Well, you're Talazian, that's what I'm focused on at the moment. No offense, I'm simply considering your likelihood of success. Put in for a large reward, and I need to make sure that we can upkeep to maintain our own funds once we've paid it. It's been a while since I've had a Talazi on a ship. You tend to be wise enough with what you do. You know your way around a boat?
Yes.
Good.
My papa taught me many things.
Good.
That was one of
Anyone else? Kind of motions to everyone else.
I'm built for the mountains. Sorry, miss.
He's a fishman, so I imagine so. And he points
Isn't
at
that
Julie.
slightly racist?
Most Tritons
What?
have had some interactions with the water, not necessarily boats.
Julius grew up on the coast. Boats, not so much. I swim.
Well, at the very least, you'll have the ability to be underwater.
Get
and
out
not,
of the boat?
Yeah, get
Can
out
we
of the boat.
shoot him on? Can we shoot him through cannon?
No.
Because I think that
Through a
could
what?
work. Or trebuchet type thing.
Why
Like
would you
Julius
have a
says
trebuchet
no.
on the boat?
I've
Do they
seen
have them on
trebuchet
Tal-
boat.
Do they have those in Talazi?
Oh no, not at all.
Then why would
We have big catapult. Occasionally.
we
They
have
throw
we have,
tabaxi out of.
we have some ballistas that are mounted to certain boats, but
Can
trebuchet. I'm going
Wouldn't
to
really want to use trebuchet or any
No.
kind of catapults on a boat.
the weight drop alone.
Why
would be,
not?
The weight drop.
The shift and the throwing and displacement of the weight.
Yeah.
Sam, that's how you do a quick dodge on a boat. It's perfect.
It
You
could
use
also
the trebuchet.
capsize the boat.
Yeah, if you don't know the correct skill, Guru, God, you gotta be finesse with it. You know what I mean?
I think he's trying to say, do a barrel roll.
hmm
Yes, in a boat, which could totally work. if
I'm not
you
saying
do it
I'm not saying that
correctly.
you can't make it work. I'm saying that
This-
you're not
this
Jack
is why
Sparrow.
Slippy dies every mission.
That makes sense. She just kind of shakes her head. It's just like there's a faint like a smile, and she just I needed a laugh like that. The Talazi are never without their humor, and their ideas that are questionable. But
I love the idea that fucking Julie just immediately said no.
to be fair, I wouldn't want to be thrown over into the ocean, even if it was at another ship. As much fun as it is to board an enemy vessel, boarding it violently and alone is not necessarily an option that one would want to have. If you're
Do you
catching
think
my
we could use
understanding.
Mwansi as a cannonball?
I'll kill you.
Yes.
As who? Which one of you is Monsi?
Look out the window.
No.
I'll point to the
If
huge
he's
fucking
not
dragon
here,
thing.
I'm not going
Julius
to
could
worry
also
about
make
it.
him invisible, so we could
It-
throw an invisible cannon.
It
No.
is a drake.
A large drake.
Julius
Nice.
has never had a conversation with him to know how he identifies his gender.
Perhaps we should get back to the matter at hand.
Please.
Yes, you haven't exactly bolstered my confidence in this, but I suppose if the guild allowed you to take this mission, they have confidence in you, and I have to respect that.
Yes. they think we are the perfect people for this job.
Make a charisma check.
Who?
Him.
Persuasion? Or
I'm
deception?
gonna say just a straight charisma check because you don't know, and I don't feel like you're deceiving her.
Either way, I would have had a whatever plus my proficiency is. So 3 more if I got to use either of them.
Perfect for this job, huh? I guess they're short on
Yes.
hands. They have been spread a little bit thin lately, but
And the one guy
don't
lost
question it.
one hand to a gorgon. Or, no, basilisk.
like she kind of like nods at that, just like okay, if you know about that and such. Fair enough. Look, we've had issues with piracy before. It's not uncommon. She kind of motions to the map. I have no idea where in the deep blue sea they are, but it's fine. We'll figure this out, but we heard of some places being. She motions to the map and starts kind of going southward. To the south that had been raided. Figured that they were just casually coming in, taking whatever loot they could get their hands on, causing a bit of a ruckus, grabbing food, supplies, and then leaving. But they only did that for the first one. And then the second one they came in only took valuables. Third one took valuables. Fourth one, again with valuables and other such. Then they came in and they attacked us. Valuables are the only thing they seem to be interested in. We had to send the young man who thought himself a hero to the clergy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, some of the others didn't make it out quite as easily as he did. They're having to be kept for long-term healing. Not revival, thankfully, but significant burns. Innkeeper was pinned under a ceiling beam, and unfortunately the inn was part of a second story work, so the building
collapsed.
above collapsed, yes. So it did hurt many other people other than just the inn. I want them found. I want this taken care of. I want this to be done with.
Julius thinks you want us to kill them.
I don't think
What-
she cares what we do.
What happens on the sea happens on the sea. If you can bring them back alive, I would prefer it in the sense of justice and keeping things at a...
Julius winks at him as he's saying this.
Wait, are you telling me I get to use a boat?
We have a boat that is prepared. We are waiting for the guild to send their group. It will be ready after you meet the captain by dawn at the earliest convenience.
A single tear falls down Batalion's face.
She does notice it, and she kind of looks at you just like, yes, you'll be able to go back onto the sea, brother.
I am so happy.
Your captain will be in the Oyster Shell Inn. Just head towards the coastline. You can't miss it.
Oh, I thought he was
actually,
going to be a big clam.
it's no. She kind of points to the two of you who know about the ocean. If you've seen a oyster, you'll know what the sign looks like and be able to lead them to it. It's hard to miss. But once you're there, speak with him, let him know what you're about. They are not a combat vessel themselves, but I will leave the combat to you all.
I just realized something.
Hmm.
I could sneak onto a boat relatively easy.
How?
He just kind of... Is there a clear space on a wall? He just kind of takes a step onto a wall and stays there.
Oh,
Like this.
I forgot you could do that.
Be careful of the slicker surfaces, of course, when you're out on the water. I've heard that some items like that will be less effective on the seas. Granted, if you could do it on their mast and have them trying to have to climb up that while you just run to the top, that might be funny to watch.
Very true.
Should probably find the captain. Unless you have more information you would like to give us, Miss.
Della.
I'm very happy that I'll finally be actually near Nalakish again. He might be happy too. It's been a long time since I've been in his waters.
So that is now a quiche on your arms, then.
Arms, legs, neck, entire body. Yes.
Other places that I really wish I didn't know he was.
Roll an insight
What?
check, Batalon.
I am truly surprised at the places that they were willing to tattoo on his body.
I'm very confused. What are you guys talking about? He's looking very panicked right now, confused. 21 inside.
When she's looking over the tattoos, she seems familiar with them. Like, she doesn't say anything. There's nothing like that makes it be like, yes, she's like trying to get your attention. She's just looking at them, just like thoughtful, considering, and then she kind of snaps back and just like, I can discuss more with you at some other time if you wish. Until then, meet up with your captain. Make sure that he's aware you're here. Otherwise, he will not have it ready by dawn, and it will take you some time to actually head out when you are ready. May the waters be good to you, and don't die.
Talon almost starts
Almost starts what? Oh, skipping.
skipping as he's going towards wherever the hell they want him to go.
I lean to Nat and just kind of mutter, I'm so glad we're finding Barb, because there's no fucking way that I'm gonna enjoy being on this boat.
I do not know if I will enjoy it. I do not think I have ever been on one.
You've not.
I can take a wild guess and say living in the mountains is going to make it so I'm not built for the sea.
Not really.
No, I'm saying that in character.
No, I'm just
Reassuring.
reassuring you that you're not wrong.
Julius is looking forward to being able to swim again.
Just don't jump out the water like you're breaching and scare the absolute shit out of me.
No breaching. Got it.
God, my brother has his TV on full blast and I can hear him. He just put on Minecraft. Jesus Christ.
Alright, so coming back down, Faria. Actually, while this is going on, Faria, can you roll me an insight check?
Oh God.
Yeah,
Why?
I know. Because I love you. Obviously.
But what? Might not.
Roll 20, though,
That
does not.
One? Oh
Yes.
my goodness!
Yep.
Again!
You're just look at this big baby in your lap. It's such a good
Hey,
boy.
can I roll? Dog, can I roll for the
Have you
Drake?
guys ever done that thing? You've got a really big dog. You just cup him under the face cheeks and you just sort of whip.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're a good boy.
Absolutely.
You're a
I
good
do it
boy.
with tiny
You're a good boy.
dogs too.
Dog, can I roll for the Drake just for fun?
With disadvantage.
Ooh, I'm actually running towards Monsey because
Ooh,
I have
I
something
have
to
a
talk to him
familiar.
about.
Yeah.
Do I get advantage?
I
Because
don't
of,
think a familiar could get
No.
in. Could familiar help somebody with insight?
No,
no,
I don't think
not with
so.
insight. That's not a skill I'd say that it would be able to help with.
Guru, I'm running towards
Nah, okay.
Monsey though.
Oh, okay. Well, he just kind of perks his head up, just like, huh?
Can
'Cause-
you understand me?
Tilts his head.
Can't he not?
I mean, he can. He's just tilting his head like, what?
Can you understand me?
Kind of gives like a half nod, just like, yeah.
Batalon will. He goes, oh, this is not going to feel good. And he cuts himself and will activate his blood.
He kind of like watch you, just like he's still watching you, just like, okay.
And, yeah, and, I'll cast. Okay, say something.
I'm guessing you're casting comprehend language.
Yes.
I like to eat women's underwear.
Is.
Oh, that's
Batalon
what
was very confused. Oh.
Can you understand me?
Please,
Yes.
God, tell me I come out as he says that exact fucking thing, Don.
You only
I
hear the last
cannot-
words.
I mean,
Your women's
Faria is
underwear.
right there.
What
I
did
mean,
you say about
it's-
women's underwear?
Nothing. Faria,
Ha.
do you speak Draconic?
Yes,
It
I
would've- it would've
do.
been
Yes,
funny
you hear
where
that.
all those pairs of panties went, right?
What did he say?
Faria
Nothing.
is
Nothing. He said
Faria
nothing.
is breathless. They are just wheezing.
For real, what did he say? By the way, because my inside will immediately tell it. Fucking liar.
I was trying to see if he
Faria?
can understand me. He can apparently understand me. You don't say
Not
shit.
you! You're lying. For real, what did he say?
Faria, don't say a word. It's a man's words. You leave it to be his own.
Riha, I will spend 10 gold to buy you an entire bag of sweets if you can tell me right now what he said.
I'll spend 20.
What? You know what? Nuclear option. I'm gonna give Faria puppy eyes.
It's not that they're not doing it. It's that they're too
can't-
busy giggling.
Yeah.
They cannot respond right now.
I will
Please
cup
contact later.
I will cup cheeks.
She's still
Okay.
laughing.
Oh, okay. If you cup the cheeks, then the giggling just stops dead. It's just like, oh,
Now, what did Monty say, sweetheart?
Make a wisdom save.
I will
Me?
whisper something to
Yeah,
Melancy.
no. To yeah. What are you whispering?
Run.
Faria, run.
I'm
He's like,
making
run,
the
run,
wisdom save.
Yep.
22.
Yeah, you're fine. You'll keep your composure.
Okay. They sort of hesitate for a bit, but then they go.
Once he gets out of the car and
You made a
starts
joke.
running off.
He-
I'm running with
What?
Melancy.
Wait, what? What was I trying to say?
Monty said that he's woman underwear.
You bastard!
They're gone.
Yeah.
They're
I
still
will,
with their
ch-
speed.
I
They're
will
gone.
chase after him.
There's not a way in hell your legs are keeping up with those two.
And then all of a sudden, that moment when she realizes that's where they all went.
Exactly. I will be right back.
Okay.
But yes, Mr. Melancy, I just realized something. There's a reason I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah?
Do you know how to swim? Have you ever swam before?
What's swimming?
Oh no, my
Okay.
sweet little boy. He's like, I have some things to show you how to do within the next few hours.
Okay.
But first, we have to go talk to somebody. So, let me get back to the group. Because, yes, running was fun, but we actually need to get back to the group.
Yeah, probably. What the fuck's swimming? Also, obviously, between you and me, no, I don't actually. You just told me to say something is the first thing that came to my mind. Because I figured it would at least make, make people, Fario is laughing, so I mean. Millie, we know. No.
Sure. 100% yes. What? What's up? Talon has confused himself.
Don't worry, I'm confused too. He will head back to the cart with you.
Okay, so everybody. So, who of all you?
You cut out there, bud.
Who all of you does not know how to swim?
Just gonna
Do
slow.
I know how to swim?
You might have like the basics of swimming.
Can you swim with goat legs? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
guess,
arm
yeah.
strength. It's a lot of arm strength, probably.
It's basically, you're doing like more the breaststroke, and the kicking of the legs is just kind of be like, yeah. It gives you some,
If
you know.
anything, you could
I'm back.
dolphin swim,
Welcome back.
maybe.
Mhm.
Or not, never mind.
Hello. Oh, bye bye.
So that happened.
Okay, now I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back again.
Hey.
Back at it again.
So once he comes back with Batalon, after they run off to have a very quick chat, and then Batalon asks, "Do you know how to swim?"
Wait, me?
Everyone.
Kind of?
Very well.
Well enough.
Very well.
Eh.
She looks at Monty and mutters in Draconic, "This ain't over." Before she turns back to Batalon.
That is.
Very well. I know how to swim. Julius, very good.
Wait, what?
Julius can swim very well.
I know you can.
I feel like assumptions is when you make an ass out of you and I.
I don't get what that means, but okay.
It means we have two
Basically
asses.
means don't make assumption.
No, you said you were happy to get back in water so you can swim again. And you go to a bathhouse every time you can.
Yes. Julius does not see your point.
I do not see yours, and I pat him on the back. So yes.
Why do we need to know how to swim?
Oh, we are going on ship.
What?
So you
Yes.
don't drown.
Where? What?
We're going to get on a boat.
So
You can see Faria's expression just slowly going through surprise, fear, excitement, and then back to fear again.
Oh no, there's still 4 more steps you must go through. Don't go back. 7 steps, grief. Come on, let's go.
Now it's just confusion.
Don't worry, I don't know how to swim either.
It's not hard. You go in the water and then you move.
It's not the swimming. It's not the swimming that I'm concerned about. It's the boat.
Julius won't cast any fire spells on boat.
Okay.
Holds a thumb up.
Yay. We'll be fine.
Why can you talk now, by the way? Is anyone going to explain this one to me?
Who can talk?
Who wants to?
I thought you always talked in dragon speak.
I thought he spoke in common for
No,
a second.
no. He's speaking in Draconic this whole time.
Oh, okay. I thought he made it so he could, like, fucking talk in
No,
common. That's what I
No,
was
he
confused
can't
about.
comprehend language, so he
Oh,
can understand.
okay.
I
Yes.
can understand Moansi now.
Okay.
For a little
Well,
bit.
Not anymore, I don't think, by now.
It lasts like 10 minutes. Oh, no, it lasts like an hour.
Well, yeah, it depends on how long we've been, because this is very confusing. Time gets weird.
Mm,
He cast it right before he talked to Moansi.
which is
And
why
it
he was
lasts-
asked an hour. It's not even
Yeah.
concentration, I don't think.
It's
Nope.
not. One of these days, we'll find something that no one can read, and that's where I will step up.
Or me.
No, I
Yeah.
can literally read anything.
Same for
Oh,
comprehend
you took
languages.
that one.
Eyes of the Runekeeper.
Yeah.
Comprehend languages, you can also read anything. You can
No,
type.
you can't. Comprehend language, it does not wait.
You can
You also
read it,
understand
but you
any
have
written
to
language that
use
you
your
can
finger
see unless
to.
you're touching it. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to use your finger to drag across
Yes,
to read it.
but so yes, but the difference being that I can also understand code or anything, like anything
Yes.
written with meaning, I can understand.
Yes. I wasn't saying that. I was saying any written language I could.
As long as it wasn't in code.
And that you can touch it.
And it takes a minute per page to read that way.
Only a minute?
Well, it's like Braille essentially. You're turning magic into Braille.
Essentially, yeah. But yes, just once he's just like looking between you all, just like, yeah, I don't know how to swim.
I will kind of pat his head. Don't worry, we'll figure this out together, alright?
Mm-hmm.
Does he actually look scared?
Not scared, more like just like a nervousness.
It is hard. It's something that is hard to teach in a day, though. So.
We'll try our best to stay on the boat unless absolutely necessary.
So you guys make your way towards the oyster shell. We're presuming that you're walking while you've been saying all this.
Yeah.
So as you reach there, the place is... It's a pub. It's made of wood. It's got some sounds coming out of it that you're presuming is meant to be music. It sounds like someone's just stomping really loud. And as you actually enter and go in, you actually see that it's the entire bar is stomping.
Oh.
As you see that, and rather than playing with the musician, they just have a man in a kilt who is basically he's doing like a Scottish dance, and basically just singing this sea shanty that everyone's singing along with him, and he's just like throwing up his arms, just like, yeah, come on, come on.
Oh my.
And the place is raucous, but at the same time unified, which might actually be more scary in some ways because of the fact that it's just this chorus of just clap, clap,
That is terrifying.
clap, clap.
Very terrifying.
And then like every now and then they'll like have this moment, this lull as the guy just like slams his foot down and just starts belting out this like,
What?
he's singing actual words. I'm just not going to make a sea shanty off the top of my head.
No, no, no.
All away, you rolling kings, heave away, haul away,
There we
haul
go.
away, you'll hear me sing.
Oh my.
But yes,
The
they,
perforated
fiddly
floral.
yep, yep. It is
Like, he's
just.
enjoying himself.
Oh yeah.
99 bottles of beer on the wall.
I love the idea that he hiccuped.
Off to one side. Oh. No.
Oh my god!
Stop that.
And there's the harmonica.
When in doubt, Piano Man.
Off to one side, you can see that there's a table where a few of the people they're stomping along, but they're not as raucous. And one of them, he's got the looks of someone who would be looking out for someone. There's other people in here who look like they're like part of vessels. They're wearing like different outfits that have insignia from various ships, but he's one of the few who is actually like looking towards the door. And when he sees you come in, you see him like squint, like give you all a once over, and seems to kind of shift, kind of looking more with his body posture towards you guys. As though he's like inspecting you, like, yeah, is that?
I sense PC.
I sense the player character. I, as an NPC, must approach them and direct my attention towards them. That way they know that they need to speak to me. Which is also just, standard body language stuff. He himself does not approach you, but he does kind of tap the table, get one of the other guys' attention, kind of motions to you guys, and the guy's like, yeah. He sets down his drink and he goes over, pardon me, my ladies and gentlemen. You wouldn't happen to be from the guild now, would you? From La Crozon?
Hi.
Aye, you'll fit right in here. Would you mind following myself over this way? Me captain will be wanting to speak to you.
How rowdy
Who
does
is
the
Michelle?
crowd look?
Hi.
It's dying down a little bit. It looks like the guy's like he's like holding his hands after like his song. Or like, I need a drink before we sing another song. Me throat's getting a little bit harsh.
You should follow myself. Who is myself?
Me,
Him.
I am myself. That's not me name. That's just it's the way we speak around here. Catch up, come on. He walks over to the table.
You have
It's the
ketchup
same
over there?
reason that I say I sometimes instead of you all saying yes.
I just see Baton just like calculating meme.
Right.
Kinda. He never really noticed it.
Just like, wait, you said I instead of, but that's not yes.
It's like an accent.
Oh, okay.
At the table, the captain gives you all once over, nods to each of you if you sit down. If you want to stay
I'll take-
standing, you
I'll
can, but Okay. So you all from Le Crozon, yes?
I mean, that's where we took the job, but
From it meaning from the guild. Catch my drift.
yeah, we are then.
Oh, good. Me name. Oh, shit. It closed on me for a second there. There we go.
Whoop!
Me name be Odric Slem.
Odra. What?
Odric Slem.
Can we call you Slim?
That guy's first name is one letter away from being evil.
Right?
Call you Slim?
Some people call me Slim. I don't much mind it. That, of course, being said, if I think a nickname for you, I hope you don't mind it either. Make sure it's not unfitting for you. Fair?
Okay. The only one I've had so far is Codpiece.
I'll try and avoid using that one, unless you like it.
Should at least don't mind.
Fair enough. This man, by the way, just to give you a description of him, he looks not like super well-off, well-to-do sort of person, but he's wearing good leathers, like one of those white button-up shirts with a very disheveled cravat. He's not been taking care. He's not doing this for appearances. It's just like, I could be fancy, but why should I? He's got a hat that has just kind of been placed on the back of the chair, so he can just like grab it and go. He does have a rapier that is just soundly placed at his hip just in case, and a hand crossbow that is again just at his hip. No bolts loaded or anything like that. He's looks well enough armed that he can take care of himself, but probably not the most jump into a fight sort of person. He seems just be, a trader from what you can tell. He is a Triton, just in case you were curious.
I have expected brother! I'm not gonna lie.
Who?
From you.
Julius has never met another Triton beyond, you know what I mean, in passing, so.
Yeah, this is new for you. You're like, oh. My boat, the Treasured Waves, will be able to sail whenever you all are ready, we're expecting on the morrow, but some adventurers like to try and scope things out and get questions answered before they head out. Not sure which sort you are. Are you to figure out the source of things, or you just jump straight in and kick ass?
Much prefer figuring out the source so that I
Jump.
can do the second better.
Jump.
So I'm hearing
Julius
one
like
person.
jump.
So one person of you is saying jump, the other is saying look around.
I think he's saying that more so he can get into the water faster.
Oh, if you're wanting to get into the water, I'm sure that we can have you out there swimming before nightfall. Actually, nightfall's. He's like, wait a minute, hold on a second. Looks out the window. Oh shit!
It's dark.
It's not dark yet. The sun's almost set fully by this point, though. And he's like, oh shit, it's almost night. Well, if you're looking to swim, I mean, I don't think anyone's really going to say no to it. Just so long as you're not getting too close to the ships. There's an area more to the northern area, just past the docks, where there's actually a little area where if you want to just get yourself some of that nice sea air and throw yourself into the water just to watch the stars. Beautiful at night. Just again, don't float too close to the docks or they might accidentally shoot you thinking you're a shark.
Yeah.
No,
Wouldn't be
do
the
not.
first time.
Do not.
It wouldn't be the first time for me either. They gotta be careful. They gotta be careful. He kind of salutes you with his drink and. Woof. That being said, if you're looking to have some of you looking into the city first, we can have the boat ready in the morning, but we won't ship out till y'all are with us, say around noon. Sound fair to y'all? Unless you think it'll take more time than noon to be able to get all the information you're looking for.
No, that should be adequate.
Hmm.
I'm hearing an eye from one,
Bye.
eye from two,
Sure.
eye from three. I presume that if you're going by that, the rest of you will agree with that as well.
Sure.
Excellent, excellent. So, if you're looking for rooms, this place should have at least 2, maybe 3 open.
Is there a place where I can exhaust myself and get drunk at the same time?
I mean, if you're wanting a good workout and a drink, slam your feet to the song that's coming up. I'm pretty sure that they're going to be expecting some of the people go up there and hook arms.
Oh, why the fuck not?
Just don't get too handsy with the barmaid. She's known for clotheslining people and knocking them on their ass so that everyone can point and laugh at them scorningly.
I already
I
kind of
like
have someone, if I really want to grow, right there.
Congratulations, you're luckier than most. You were saying something, kind of like finger goes up, down, and you're just like, I don't know.
What is
any names.
groping?
Groping is putting your hands where they don't want your hands to be.
Well, not necessarily.
I didn't stutter.
Oh, well, we just got done having fun, but usually it's consensual.
Yeah, see, that there be the problem. Some people here, they get a little drunk and their inhibitions go either too high up or too high down. And well, if it's down, you put your hands where it don't belong consensually. That's where the clotheslining comes in. Or
I'm
stabbing.
glad.
One person got stabbed. It was
I'm
funny.
glad the women here are able to pack a punch.
And the men.
She sends him like this fucking shit-eating grin.
Please don't start a bar fight. I don't need it on your tab. I ain't paying for it.
How would I start a bar fight when I can just emasculate a guy through arm wrestling when he thinks he can beat me?
No, people don't arm wrestle here. They dance. If you want to exhaust yourself, emotions up, and you see the guy, he's like doing this like vocal exercises. Oh yeah.
I thought you were talking about dance off, to be honest.
Oh my god, that would be great!
I mean, technically, some of that
Dance
could
off,
be
dude.
considered a dance off, but you know, he's
Alright,
getting ready.
this is
Like,
first, then.
oh, stomp, 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 clap, stomp, stomp, clap, stomp, stomp, clap, clap, stomp, stomp, clap, stomp, stomp, clap.
What the
clap.
hell?
Just getting everyone riled up again.
Alright, so we've made the decision. that we're going to be leaving at noon tomorrow, and before then, we're going to be going out and we're going to be checking out this place. Okay? Yes, good. They're gone.
All right. So, I'd say that is a good place to end the session. With Freya bolting off to be like, yes, music, just dancing,
Right, exactly.
yes. You guys
Billy
have
is
your
right
boat,
behind.
the Treasured Waves, with your Captain Odric, and you'll begin to get into the next chapter of all the shenanigans, Bloodwaters. I'm glad that you guys chose to go with this one. This one was one I was really looking forward to.
Oh no,
God.
that's very good.
All right, and so until next time, we're going to keep the shenanigans plotted, and next time we'll plot a course to see what you all can learn about what happened, and possibly get you guys to where you guys can try and start tracking down who did this. But the whys and the hows and all that stuff will have to come next time. And speaking of next time, until next time, we have been What Team Comp, and we'll see you all later. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.